LLC. Man, we got a lot going on this summer. It's gonna be a crazy summer. It's gonna be a crazy couple of days. I'm trying to get ready and get prepared for some of the stuff that's going on. So, what's going on? Let's see what's going on. So we got the contracts kicking in. I may have a contract coming up in New York City to do business for this sports bar. So this is going to be interesting. The guy is very interested in selling our products and marketing our products. And I'm going to take a trip up to New York City to check out this establishment that they have over there. So this guy's got these crazy ideas, the same ideas I have on a day-to-day basis. He wants to hook up this sports bar on the next level. I told you the big screens that we doing there are coming fantastic because, again, he has a white screen and the white screen looks horrible. He hates it. So we're going to come up there. We're going to do the installment for the black technology 150-inch screen for a sports bar. Then he wants to do a tabletop display. I showed him where to get the projectors from. Like I said, we save people a ton of money. This guy would have had to go out and spend all this money for these expensive projectors in order to do this. And because he's using our technology, this is not going to cost him a lot of money. So I got him the Sony VPO FH30, the one I'm using in the demonstration right now. He's going to pay $250 for that. That is for the RetroPie screen we're going to put outside. So I'm going to put another 150-inch screen outside on the deck. This is going to have a RetroPie setup. I'm not going to tell you for his. It's going to be real nice for his setup. And we're going to set up the Sony VPL to that. So he's only going to pay about $250 for that projector. He wants to do a floor display with the koi fish on another side of the deck, which that projector, which we use the ultra short those over there, under $200. That's it. And the stand, I'm tracking the stand down for him right now so he can put that display in. He wants to do another setup with that projector also inside with a big table so they can set up another RetroPie system and Fire Stick so they can watch off the tables in there. Again, projector's going to cost him $200. That's it. He's going to do another setup with the ceiling display. Same thing we got, those $140 projector. I got him a good deal on that one. So the same projector I used, the short though, for the ceiling, I got it from him for $100. This guy ain't paying anything for projectors. So he's going to get all this technology from us, display this insane looking bar that nobody else is going to have at the end of the day. Customers are going to walk in there, they're going to watch the floor turn into koi fish. They're going to go outside and do some retro gaming on the RetroPie 150-inch screen. Walk into the bar, whole ceiling lights up with anything he wants to display at the end of the day. $140 for the projector. And then they can display off the table like we did in the demonstrations. Another projector for $140. That's it. That's all it's going to cost. And everybody's going to talk about the bar. As a matter of fact, I've been invited to go down and check out the place, which I'm going down to New York City. My people coming to pick me up. And we're going to ride down there and check it out. I haven't been to New York City in a while, so I'm going to go down there and get something to eat. Probably go see the Statue of Liberty, which I haven't seen yet. Been talking about that for the longest time, so might as well go down there with family, see what it's like, and go pop over there and see its establishment. So I want that cup of juice so bad, so I'm grabbing it. So we got the orders right here for the customers. Sorry about the delay. I do apologize. We had some problem with the containers in. We got the containers in yesterday, so you are taken care of. You're going to receive tracking numbers. I do appreciate your patience. The screen paint you're seeing right there, we once been using for the last couple of days. That's in your containers right now. Sorry, I was thirsty getting up. Anyway, so that's in your containers right now. That beautiful paint. So we got the gunmetal coming out, customer only gunmetal. Got a lot of inquiries about that. That's going to be beautiful. That's going to be a beast of a paint. It's going to be a beast of a paint. We won't engineer the daylights out of this bad boy. Of course, I'm getting it myself. I'm doing two 235.1 screen displays in here. So all this is going to be going. I'm going to have my 168-inch here, and I measured we had 116 here, back to back. I went online, I looked at the edge bleeding software. It's not hard to do. It's actually pretty easy. So I'm going to blend both of these screens together. So I can't wait to start getting that set up. So you have a chance to see a gunmetal display. On the P2, when we get ready to set that up, we're going to have an Alpha 1 on that one right there for that one. So that's going to be a hot setup. I can't wait for that. So we're going to be doing several projectors in here. Some of them are going to be like $150 for these projectors, $140, under $200, and some are going to range from $2,000 to $1,300. Those are the ViewSonics. The gunmetal technology that we're working on is we want something. I've designed gunmetal before, so I want something beyond what we did before. If I'm designing something for my customers, especially for myself, it's going to have to be a beast. So to show you how advanced this gunmetal is going to be, we're going to be calling Screen Innovation today. We're going to be calling a couple of big players, Dragonfly, all of them, because my attorneys looked over all that paperwork, and that paperwork a long time ago. We should have been past statute of limitations on that. And I don't see why it should be a problem, why we can't do a side-by-side test versus our gunmetal versus theirs. Why would it be a problem? As long as we're not on camera slandering, saying their stuff is trash or garbage, which I would never do because I like their technology to begin with. But why shouldn't it be a side-by-side to see which screen is more superior? I mean, they're more than welcome to take my paint. Once I get the patent pendings and all that stuff done, they're more than welcome to take a quarter of my product and take it down there with them. I'll send it down for free. As a matter of fact, any gunmetal screen, I'll send it down there for free. That's how much confidence I have in my product. So that's not a problem for me. I want to show that at the end of the day that I have the more superior gunmetal. So what the Lord has blessed me to have, I want to show them at the end of the day that we are what we are and we speak the truth. So if they want a free sample, I'll send it right to you. Let me get the rest of my paperwork locked in, get it well secure, and I'll send you down to court. You can have a ball with it. Any certified company. That shows you where we stand. So that way, at the end of the day, we don't have, well, you know, we never got a chance. No, there's none. You give me that address, I'll ship it to your front door. So now, with that being said, I'm in the look right now. I'm in the works of, I want Screen Innovations technology. I want to see side by side. I'm not going to put you against a black screen because I know that's something you're not going to be able to go against because it's a black screen. Gunmetal versus gunmetal. That's what I want. So, because at the end of the day, I'm going to show my customers that now, a reason why this could be difficult and why they may not do this. My price point. Now, if my screen costs $5,000, this is not going to bother them at the end of the day. If it's $4,000, not going to bother them at the end of the day. If it's $2,000, this may become a problem. If it's under $500, this is a extreme serious problem because imagine, this is a screen that's marketed at $5,000. Let's talk about business here. It's talking about $5,000. And someone's displaying a technology that could be better than theirs at under $400. This will cause problems because, again, it's a problem. It shouldn't be a problem at the end of the day, but from business to business standpoint, we're dealing with a screen paint that, again, the customer can paint a size out of a container up to 160 inches, where one of these screens at 100 inches is going to cost you $5,000. This is a screen paint that is compatible with ultra short throw projectors, where our product is not, to a certain degree, may have to use special screens for certain ultra short throw projectors. You see where the problem comes in. And this makes us a threat. This is the reason why we got the first letter from them. And that's what they saw. We're not slandering because we never slandered them in the video. If we slandered them, and if they ever want to take it to court, in the first one, if we slandered you, you don't send people out letters telling them that their product has potential and that you would like to further discuss this. You don't do that. You send them out a letter from an attorney telling them to back the freak down. That's what you do. So it's like, for instance, Mr. Matthew. That's like me sending him a letter telling him, oh, I like what you've done. You have potential. Can you give me a call? No. Where's a letter going out to him telling him, hey, you're getting sued at the end of the day. You did something extremely stupid. That's what he's getting at the end of the day. So that's the difference between that and that. Because my attorney, when he was looking at it, was like, so why would they send you out a letter telling you? I said, there you go. So we never slandered their product. They just didn't like the side-by-side because, again, and business-wise, you're talking about a technology that is way cheaper, can do far more than a $5,000 certified screen. And for those of you who feel that $379 is too much money, then go buy yourself a gunmetal. And if you're going to sit there and say, well, we can make it, then hey, pass all demonstrations. That's what we're doing under that technology. Every test that we put that gunmetal, there'll be a matching better attached to it, which means all you people out there, not saying all you people, but the individuals who feel they can make the same products, you will match every one of those demonstrations. Everyone will do. We'll mark your name in them too. You'll match every single one of them. And my first line of test against that is to knock out every gunmetal screen we can get our hands on. And gentlemen, understand this. We do our tests differently. This is not going to be in a dark environment. These will be in fully maxed out environments. We'll be doing this on ultra short throw, long throw projectors, projectors at 1,000 lumens, distance throw. I got the room back here to drop back 40 feet easy. Easy. This place is pretty big. We'll be running all those tests. There'll be tons of them, and you'll have to match anywhere. And some of these tests can run anywhere from an hour to 3 hours long. So if you claim that you got a gunmetal and you're the same as me, then you'll have to match on my demonstrations. Those of you claiming to have black screens, well, you got to drop it back 8 years. Bring it up where I'm at now, and then you can come talk to me. Other than that, we got nothing really to say. And those of you claiming to have gunmetal screen paints, well, here's the thing. If you haven't beat any of these top gunmetal screens on the market, the certified, so once you start the gunmetal, then you're not gunmetal. From what I've seen so far, one of the screens that excite me the most is the Dragonfly, because we never tested it. We never had it before. I'm curious what this screen can do. When we're doing a black screen, that's an easier screen because, again, it's a screen that can generate 100% contrast. So any screen that's gunmetal can't surpass the screen. But doing gunmetal versus gunmetal, oh my goodness, this is where it gets tricky, and this is where it gets fun. Really gets fun. So, yeah, this is going to be a fun challenge. Other than that, getting back to our customers, which is more important, besides, like, tests are important, they're very important. But getting back to our customers, the reason why we designed this is because, as I said before, I'm not leaving my customers high and dry. And I can go out there and make all this money at the end of the day. They want to deal with companies only. We have no control over that unless we make it so we have control. So the control we will have, we can design one screen paint. It's going to be tailored for customers only. Companies cannot come in and buy this. They can't come in and touch it. They can't even order from it. Any company, just a heads up, if you do buy it, your money is going to be transferred right directly back to your account. You'll be noted that we do not sell to you, only customers only. So this is a product that we're making that's going to even the playing field for our customers. And the customers know that they're getting a good quality product because of all the testing that we'll have under our products that other screen paints don't do, including showing the screen's value by basically competing against high-end certified screens. I love this part. We do this all the time where people think because they're in the dark, they think their screens work. Your screens don't work in the dark. You know what color my walls are? My walls are actually gray. They're actually screen paint gray. I'll lie to you not. My walls are exactly almost the same color. I say very close to Network Gray 773. And Network Gray 773 matches a lot of the screen paints out there very easily. So with that being said, my entire apartment's covered in gray screen paint. Literally. So, yeah. It just shows you at the end of the day, if you got a gray screen, and we got a white screen lamp there right now, a gray screen, white screen, usually we see a lot of demonstrations of people doing this in the dark. Because, you know, they're still stuck in that whole stereotype that they have to be in the dark environment. But anyway, just to show you in the dark at 4,300 lumens, at 1920 by 1200, how much you're getting from your white screen compared to how much you're getting from our technology. Now, this technology we have here is called Complete Cinema. This is going to be available for 2 months, or actually less than that because we're almost done. We're probably into 1 more month left. This is available on the website. This is one of the paints that will be disappearing, going bye-bye. Everything on the list is going disappearing, going to go bye-bye. That's why people that have ordered the 3D mapping paint, they're grabbing contracts. So under contracts, they can still get access to it. So what we're going to do is we're going to make the dedicated dedicated gunmetal technology, and that's going to be for our customers. So that way, like I said, if we pull out of here and we're dealing with contracts only, then you guys are subjected to that gray wall over there, or that white screen you can't see that's blended into that gray wall, or you're going to have to go up against paying the money for a very expensive gunmetal technology. We'll start testing next week of the gunmetal technology. I said we already have it. God bless it. It's in my head already. I just have to get ready to just make it. That's literally how much picture quality you lose on a gray screen. It's a lot. And some people, like I said, we get this all the time. I'm going to be in the dark anyway. What's the point? Am I really going to see a difference? Yeah, you are. So all those containers sitting in the thumbnail over there, those are customers that put the orders in to take advantage of the sale we're having and to get their hands on that technology before it disappears. And this is what they're going to have. Compared to those you still using gray screens at the end of the day that are outdated and white screens. Well, I can't wait to work on this project. I love working on projects like this, man. One of the things I do love is when I'm working with customers is I love to be able to work. They got projects, there's something they're trying to figure out, and I love doing projects. At the end of the day, I can build just about anything I want and put it together to design whatever I want and use and utilize on screen paint. We're gonna hook this place up. I got some interesting ideas for them. And they thought while we're doing this demonstration, they thought the ceiling was 1080p. I was like, no, those are all 720p projectors in that environment. Yeah, we did that whole virtual room. Look at that. Look at that. That's crazy, ain't it? Look at that. That's freaking crazy. When we bring in that P2 with that 2 million to one, that is going to shake a lot of people up. Because you're going to see stuff on our screen paint at the end of the day that you didn't think a P2 was capable of doing. Right now, if you look at the Sony we have right now, the Sony VPO FH30, if you saw this projector right now on eBay right now, you would bypass it. You wouldn't even touch it because it's too old. Not realizing that it could do this with our screen paint. And then you go out and you buy a high-end projector and you'll hit your gray screen and you'll end up with that right there. Ain't that interesting? Pay all that money for contrast and you really don't even have it. Man, it was going to the Super Bowl. That's where I'm going to be at. Not the Super Bowl, bro. I'm planning to be down to the my neighborhood in a few. Going to see some family and friends. Always the last to know about anything. This is how busy I am. I never watch any TV. I'm constantly busy all the time. Didn't even know this game was going on quick because I'm always working all the time. That's why. So I need to pop down there. They're having parties and everything else down there. I need to be down there. Pick the perfect time to move up here. Which I don't mind. I don't regret it, but still, I think that would have been nice to be down there because could have just been went down there and have some fun. That's literally how much contrast you lose on a gray screen. Now, like I said, my walls in here are quite interesting. I'm looking at them. It matches a lot of these screen paint products. And I'm willing to go out and buy. I'm willing to go out and buy some of these products to show you that they can match your walls in here. But again, like I said, we're going to go through complications. Oh, I'm going to go through such complications. Why can't it ever be easy? Like, literally, I just can't have anything just shipped to my front door. I got to go through this freaking fiasco of craziness, like sitting on orders, canceling orders, making excuses, and got to go through all this nonsense. So I'm gonna get somebody else to buy it because I don't have the mental strength to deal with that madness at the end of the day. I don't. Just trying to get the item down here to show it off, and we got to go through such nonsense to get it down here. Literally had the Joker go in and basically give me false information through PayPal that PayPal said this, that, and the other, and PayPal never said anything like it at all, period. Just, man, smoke screen in the daylights out of keeping the product from coming down here. So I'm gonna make a phone call. I have somebody get it for me because I ain't going through that headache. At least we'll have it. It'll be down here and we can put it against the wall. So I don't feel like dealing with that headache. The other one, we can forget that one. He's never gonna open that shopping cart, not ever. I got dogs waiting at the front door to order and he won't even open up and let them in. So they've been to that site every day and every time I get that reply, oh, in the morning, no can do. He's not opening up for Jack. So Yeah, that's definitely gonna be a no-go. Just a couple of things I need to test on that product. That whole evaporating water system needs to be tested. No, it's a whole lot of stuff that needs to be tested. But again, his door is locked. He ain't opening it up. So, that's why I said this is what you're dealing with. Without our technology, you're dealing with these fake, bogus paints that don't have enough time, enough testing, enough experience in need of them. And then you're dealing with companies like, Goose Screen isn't all that bad, but again, like I said, at the end of the day, they're expensive. Goose Screen is expensive. So is paint on screens. All those companies are expensive. They cost more than us. And yet they don't have our testing or demonstrations backing them. And then you got the certifieds. We can take out certified screens. Look at that. That's crazy, ain't it? That is absolutely crazy how much color you get on a gray wall versus our technology. Now, I'm going to express this. We put a huge, massive policy in the site. And what we put in there for the Gunmetal strictly says no knockoff projectors. Do you understand? We're going to put another policy on top of there that states if you buy this product, there'll be no way to fix it. Do you understand this? Do you understand this? It's right in that policy. We don't support them. Don't think because you think your projector is a super projector, it won first prize. I don't care what it won at the day. You can win the freaking dog show for all I care. We don't support it. Do not go against our policy. Respect their policy. If that said we don't work, it don't work. So we're going to put that policy in there. Says clear as day. We will not be sending you a backup. We won't be sending you any silver. Nothing. So make sure you read the policy. I'm going to put it right up front in big bold letters for you. Now, I'm not saying that to customers and they belittle you, but we have people out there at the end of the day you would not believe that will buy it, even though we do demonstrations and videos and stupid emails at the end of the day saying, well, what about this? Will this projector work? Literally sounds like a new action figure for Dragon Ball Z. No, that's not going to work. I didn't even heard that before. No, it's not going to work. Isn't that beautiful? That's incredible, ain't it? That's beautiful right there. That's what my customers got in the container right over there. I'm going to mark y'all batch number on there too today. Reason why I think it's more important, like we got ambient light rejection galore. We can shut it off anytime. But I like this one because it's a little darker back here. And this is a fantastic way to show customers that just because you're in the dark doesn't mean you're getting a perfect screen. You're really not. So that black contrast that has to come up. Without that, your screen can't see color. If you can't get the contrast, you can't see the color. And I think the real impact, those of you who own the P2, if you bought a gray screen paint thinking that that's going to make your P2, oh man, it's going to be bad. It's going to be real bad. Mind, this is a distance throw. We're back hitting the screen. We're going to be hitting this thing at 3,000 lumens. We're going to be kissing the screen on a laser projector 4K. Do you have any idea what insane that's going to look on that screen? You're going to watch that screen, Alpha 1, pull up a 100% contrast level, maintain insane white levels, and then on top of that, produce beautiful, incredible colors without calibrated projector one time. As a matter of fact, at 2 million to 1, we want to have it turned off. We don't need it. And then you're going to watch the demonstration with gray paints and white screens, and you'll watch how much color was pulled out of your screen. You downgraded your projector, dumbed it down. When we get done with demonstrations, you're going to pick up your PC, you're going to shake it, you're going to think it's broken when we get done showing you what you can do with that projector. And those of you sitting up there on 100-inch and 120-inch screens, my screen comes in at 160 inches. I'm way beyond your screen size. And for those who are saying, but that's impossible, really. That's a 720p projector, a WXGA. Matter of fact, not even WXGA, an XGA. 720p projector. And we got that screen at 150 inches in a fully lit environment, plus displaying off the ceiling with another cheap projector. So you mean to tell me that if I can take a 720p XGA projector and I can get that to produce off a 150-inch screen that a projector was designed to only do 80 inches, I can't take a P2 to 160 and it's laser? Oh man, that's gonna be a cakewalk. We could do an Optima GT 55 outside at 140 and they're only designed to do 100 inches. So yeah, it's gonna be a cakewalk for us. Look at that, look at that. Look how much color is missing. Yeah, for a screen paint, it's supposed to come up super dark. Yeah, it's interesting how it's sitting there taking out an entire solid gray wall on a white sheet of paper. Ooh, this one we definitely got to do. Oh, that egg, I got to definitely get a picture of that right there for the page. I'm uploading all my pictures and we put new pictures on. So we got pictures of all of these. Oh, by the way, these are our pictures. They definitely belong to us. We don't steal images. Look how impressive that looks. Look how that white pulls up on that black surface, but on the screen right here that's gray, it's pulling up the white, but it's not that detail. You can't see that detail. See how the contrast is completely gone. Nothing there. So once this month's up, that's 1 month down, one more to go. What's going to happen is the last month, it's going to be February to place your order for the technology we have here before it goes to contract. 1 month after this month's over, we will not have any paints on the site, nothing for 1 month. And that process in time, we're going to be developing the new gunmetal technology. That'll be the testing for that. That's when I'll be painting up my walls, putting in my 235.1 side by side. Now, once that month is near completion, we will put up a pre-order, which means you could pre-order that new gunmetal technology 57 from us. It's our first one that we have. You can actually pre-order from there. Let's see. Pre-orders are at $372. We do ship anywhere in the world for free. I think we're going to have for the pre-orders so many in the shopping cart. So we'll do like we'll do 50 in the shopping cart. When the pre-order date launches, the only people that can get it are pre-orders only. If you don't have a pre-order, you can't purchase it. And then the next one after that, we'll make it available for everybody. Got to do something special for the pre-orders. And we'll put something there extra for the pre-orders. So we'll put something nice in there for you. Probably some bulk of LED lights, whatever, you know, something in there cool, some chasers, whatever. That's what we'll do. Sorry, I don't got sound. I didn't hook up the sound for this one. Oh, we definitely gotta get some more pictures. I need some more pictures for the site. What's the point? This is not gonna be around anymore. This is going to contract. We'll just get ready for the gunmetal. Now I got one more customer that I have to help out with the silver. That's basically about it. Other than that, we're not doing it anymore. Because keep in mind, that's extra money I got to take out of my pocket. I got to go make the product. If I don't have the containers, I got to go now order the containers. I got to pay for the shipping to ship it out. That all cost me money at the end of the day because somebody just didn't have the time or should have had the time to read the specification sheet. So we're not taking that responsibility anymore. And if anybody feels that's wrong, then how about you take the money out and you pay for it? Because again, it doesn't take about a minute to go whoop. Okay, I see right there. My projector's not on the list. All right, let me see if I can just contact him because we still have a company number up there, which I'm putting back in. We can contact him or email him to see exactly if what projector well, you can't answer that question. The projector is one of the ones we support right there, or how I can get a better deal. Now, if you want something for cheaper, we can help you get some of those projectors for a very good price. You don't spend a lot of money. The customer who's picking up the screen paint along with the projector, we set him up with the same projectors we have here, and it's not costing him a lot of money. So we can set you up with eBay. I got people on eBay that I do business with at the end of the day. I can set you up with a good machine that's going to work. It's not going to have any problems. It's going to run perfectly. That's not hard to do. So you're looking at a $5,000 projector. You think you're going to spend a couple of $1,000s. No, we get you a 5,000 lumen projector for like $200, $300, $400. That's it. With the lamps costing you $50, that's it. AK Desired Nature. Now this summer, I'm getting 2 storefronts, I'm renting out 2 storefronts to put our technology on display. I got clients coming in, I got customers coming in to check out the Gunmetal, which is going to be posted. It's going to be safe for customers only. They know not to go near that at all, period. It's not for them, for customers only. They can't touch it, they can't buy it. It's not even available for contracts. You can't have that. That's for our customers. As for the other technology, window display ad tech, we're going to have that everywhere. I got 12 displays I'm doing, just the windows only. That's what I'm renting. They're going to be all over downtown. So that I'm working on right there. I got a film festival I'm going to be going to. I've already applied for a membership over at Black Wall Street. This is a place where they help entrepreneurs, black owners to start their businesses over there. I'm going to be working with those people over there. And then on top of that, we have a couple other projects that are coming up. I got some projects going on over in New York City. I'm going to be working on a couple of restaurants over there on displaying screens for their sports bar and stuff like that. So I'm going to be busy this summer. That's why I sat there in that room, filled out all that paperwork. So when the time came, we got everything we need to get permits or whatever we need in the day, we were good. I'm probably going to order for my outdoor displays. I'm going to order 150-inch and a 200-inch inflatable screens. I got my Delta 1300 EcoFlows battery units. So basically they can power my inflatable screen, to power my speakers, projectors, anything we want, it'll power. I'm going to put a popcorn machine out there too. So people can come out there, they can watch movies, free movies, they can watch for free, and we pass out our business cards, brochures, stuff like that. Oh yeah, I got things playing. I'm gonna advertise the daylights out of this technology, the daylights out of it. Right now it's behind closed doors. Once we get out in the open, this thing's gonna make serious money. Now, don't get me wrong, I like the contracts and all. They're going to do their thing, but at the end of the day, I like to have some control. I don't like it for people to think that at the end of the day that we have to depend on them. I don't like that. I like to have control to also work and show them at the end of the day that, honestly, we don't need you if we don't want you. You'd be surprised. I work with contracts where they get to a point where they think that without them, we don't exist. No, don't ever get that in your head. Never. I can let your contract grow. I can design that technology, bring up new stuff, and I can obsolete your stuff just like that. Bring out a whole new product line. Ain't the first time I've done it. So we don't need you at the end of the day. Trust me when I tell you that. It's nice. You can help us out, but we don't need you. So you understand that. And I tell them that. It's the truth. I'm not going to lie. It is what it is. So don't get big-headed. Look at that. That's gorgeous. And look at that black contrast. This is one of the things we never see in these demonstrations is that solid black. That solid black is everything. This is what makes the color pop. See how beautiful that color looks? No calibration whatsoever. That's why I plan to flood YouTube with the P2 demonstrations. We're going to blow everybody's demonstration clean out of the water, and we're going to blow out their promo demonstration at the same time. Then take the projector outside and do another demonstration outside. That's why the pit mitts are nice to have, because you can go out there and set them up at the park, showrooms, whatever you want. Look at that. That's beautiful. And this is what my customers get today from us. In those containers over there. And I got the same screen displayed in the next room at 150 inches. But I like to do these lights out because I don't do enough lights out demonstrations. And again, I want to prove to the customer at the end of the day, of course, no, they're not going to match your demonstrations in fully lit environments. But if you think that being in the dark is the only holy grail you have left, we can take that too from you. We can go in the dark and show you what our technology is designed to do in the dark. And it's way, way insane. As you can see, look at that. Gray screen's giving you nothing. Oh, we definitely got to get pictures. I got to get a ton of pictures for these. Wow, look at that. Look at how huge of a difference that is. Let's check this one out. It's one of my personal favorites. Let me get to that commercial. Let me get to that. We're going to mimic this demonstration in the dark on a gray screen. Matter of fact, I'm going to do a mimic on, once we get the gray paint over here, because we're going to use it for more than that, we're going to put it on the P2. That's what we're going to do with that Cinemax. We're going to put it on the P2 versus the P2. That's what we're going to do. First, we're going to match if it matches these walls in here. And then after that, I'm going to put it against the P2, fully lit environment. Same demonstration with the woman with the makeup. There'll be no Christmas tree lights, none of that stuff in the background. Show that your projector's not a fail. Screen paint's a fail on that projector. So when we get done with that, only option he got left, he's going to have to sell that projector. He can't use that projector. Nobody going to basically, the product's going to work as it is, but he's going to have to sell it. Gray screens are an absolute fail on 4K. They don't pick up. They're not used for 4K. You don't use 4K projectors on gray screens. And there's a difference between a gray screen and gunmetal technology, a huge, massive difference. I like this flame. This is pretty hot. I'm using gray screens on 4K projectors. What are y'all doing? Stop doing that. Stop it. Can't use gray screens on freaking 4K projectors, especially not the P2. We'll show you how it's done. Bet you we make the sales jump on that projector when we get done. We're gonna make the sales jump on it. Now they're gonna want to put the pre-order-ins for the Alpha-1, which Alpha-1s won't be available until 2024. We'll put the pre-orders in for the Alpha-1 probably somewhere around September. That's when they'll probably put the pre-orders in for it. Now, do you need to have a P2? No. We're going to have 720p's running off of 2. I'm going to do a 720p next to a P4. I can't wait. P2. Can't wait to see that one. We'll do a side-by-side comparison. So, curious. Those who have the P2, when you see what it looks like on an Alpha-1, a black screen, your contrast levels, your option will be on or off. I think it's going to be off. Why would you need it? No point in using something that you don't need to use anymore. So, that means my theory was right. You literally paid for something that you will never use. If you're trying to get 100% black, you will not get this from a gray screen. You will not pick this up from a white screen. You will not pick this up from gunmetal. Well, yeah, we already know that. The gunmetal technology we're developing, yeah, we're going to do a side-by-side next to a black screen. The black screen is going to pull the 1% contrast level. The darker screens that they're designed to do. But a gunmetal can't even touch it. So the darker you go on your shade of grayish screen, the more you get out of that 2 million to 1. But when you hit a black screen, which is already black, what are you going to do with the 2 million to 1? You're going to turn it off. So literally, you just paid for something that you would never use. You would never achieve a 100% black level using a white or gray or gunmetal screen. And once you hit a black screen, you turn it off. So you just paid for something you'll never use. which is jacked up because since I have the projector, I literally know I'm paying for something that I will never use. Yeah, it's even worse when you know you're paying for something you will never use. All right, let's get this real quick. 4K tropical fish, relaxing YouTube. I'm gonna do a live one. The live one's actually last. I don't worry about no commercials in there. Which I like the live ones better. There we go. Nice thing right. All right, switch over to the table. I got to get these orders out the door and get them ready for customers. Thank you so much. I appreciate the support. Oh, we got the end of this. I want to see some goldfish, something pretty. What we got in here? Where's the big old tropical fish? I love the tropical fish. When we get like a dead ocean, I want to see the tropical fish. Intro is kind of long. Let's get into it. There we go. That's what I want to see. I want to see some fish. Like that tropical, different color coral reef. I like all that stuff. Sometimes they just be showing nothing but a lot of blue and just fish moving back and forth. I don't want to see all that. All right, let me see what we got to do here. All right, so get my orders ready here. That's for the complete cinema. I'm curious. When you bring this up, there is somebody who made mention about how God was not going to give us any orders in 2023 and how our business was supposed to fail. You know, you ain't supposed to do that in the day. You don't tell people that you think God's going to do. No. God does what he wants to do. No one's going to sit there and predict what God's going to do and what he's not going to do. You don't have that ability. Don't make statements like that. God will basically out you. He'll out you as a fake. And you don't make statements like that at the end of the day. These are some of the orders that are going out. I got another 15 more to go on top of that. These are the ones that are going out right now. But don't make statements like that. Don't do that. You don't know the relationship. I never make that about a Christian because I don't know the relationship they have with God. I don't know how God is teaching them and giving them understanding, but don't do that. That'll get you in a lot of trouble with God. You don't want to be on that road. You don't even want to be in that path at the end of the day. Don't do stuff like that. Not only are my orders are going to be insane in 2023, but this is going to push our company where we need it to go. So when you make statements like that, God's was up there and go, I never made that statement. You're putting words in his mouth, and you don't do that in the day. Don't make statements like that. A Christian says something to me, and it can be a little far-fetched, but that's not for me to judge at the end of the day. I'm not getting involved in that. That's between him and the Lord. I don't know what the Lord is working with him or something. Now, if I know it's something evil, I know something's wrong there because God has no evil in him at all, period. But if it's something like he's saying, well, God's going to bless him with $1 million, I don't say anything about that. Because again, I don't know what the Lord is talking to them about. I don't know what they got planned. And for me to step in and say, oh, God's not going to do this, that, and the other. No, that's not my place. That's between him and God. So you, at the end of the day, you can cut that nonsense out. Milk a commercial for all it's worth. All right. Let me get over here and start working on this right here. We got to put another policy in for the gunmetal, which I'm really excited. That's going to be a fun technology to work on. Got a lot of testing to do on that. And then on top of that, the testing with that gunmetal, we're going to have challenges in that testing, giving people the opportunity who have a constant saying, well, his demonstrations are fake, they're not real. Well, now you got the opportunity to put your money where your mouth is. And that means when we do those demonstrations, we're going to add you with it, which means you can do the same demonstrations we're going to do. So up to you, I would get the order in because you're going to need several projectors and you are going to need multiple environments. They're going to have to produce different levels of light. Can't be in the same environment doing this. And since this involves certifies, you won't be on the P2 or any projectors you've been using as a crutch. I see a lot of people using ultra short throws as crutch projectors. You're going to have to put some long throws in there too. And you're going to do color pattern tests, white level tests, 1000 lumens and ultra short throws and all that good stuff. So yeah, you're going to work. You're definitely going to know what it is to work. So let me see where we're at on our technology here. This is me trying to get the link to work. But I'm going to go over here. I got to put some whatchamacallits in here. There's a new Eclipse gunmetal. This is for the 235.1 settings I'll be doing in here. I'm going to have those on display. And here's the policy. All right, let me see. Okay, that's for the companies. This right here is for right here. Please read carefully. Please note that all orders are final when it comes to this particular policy. There it is right there in statement. So this basically means that that policy you're seeing that we don't support knockoff projectors is clearly right there for you to see. We're going to have it in two sections, one up top, so it's the first thing you will see, and one here at the bottom. It'll be over top the specification, so you have to go through it. If you buy that product knowing we put those specifications there on, these are the projectors we only support, and you try to use big hit mode by thinking that, oh, my projector is going to support it because my projector, I don't care what your projector is at the end of the day. If it's not on the list, don't buy it. Because this costs me money. And the reason why it costs me money, I'm not worried about the pay. I could be PayPal disputes, easy win, because their policy is right there telling me we don't support it. What causes me a headache is the fact that trying to be nice, I go out and I spend the money out of my pocket for the silver technology that I'll be sending to you with shipping for free to fix the mistake that you made because you couldn't read the bottom of the policy. Got to take time out of my day and my orders to cater to that nonsense because simple policy is staring you right in the face. We don't support it. But because they want to go by their own judgment call. So if you go by your own judgment call, that's going to be your problem, not mine. It's right there. And anybody sits there today want to cry and whine and say, oh, will you scam me? Play the game if you want. I'll drag you into court. Don't play with me on it. Like, we already got one person we're taking to court next month. So don't do that. It's fully your fault at the end of the day. Because again, we tell you not to do this. Like I said, you can't get any more clear than telling someone at the end of the day. It's like someone suing Sony because they can't play Xbox format games in there. And it clearly says we don't support that format. But they want to do it anyway, slam them on YouTube, and then turn around and say, oh, it should work. Gee whiz, really? Well, guess what? The judge is not going to see that at all, period. So that's why I said, don't do that. Just follow the freaking guidelines. So I got to send that level, but you'd be surprised how many people that I literally had to send this to at the end of the day. So, well, how about this and how about that and so and so and so. Sometimes I just ignore your emails. I really do. The minute I pop up and I see them, I just block your emails and go about my business. Because it's right there. That's all I talk about. Matter of fact, I just did an entire segment on basically pulling up some of these new jacked up projectors that they're asking for like $25,000 to $5,000. And those projectors have no form of specifications or anything. These things are garbage. Yeah, that one projector claiming that if you use, it's 2,400 lumens, but if you use an ambient light projection screen, it automatically jumps the lumen count to 36. What kind of freaking circuits, freaking specification was that right there? Were we eating mushrooms when we came up with that idea? Never heard anything like that before in my life. So how is that possible? How is the one? Is there 2 lamps in there? But then again, if there's 2 lamps in there, that still wouldn't be to add up to basically hitting the ambient light projection screen. So how would the lamp know that it's hitting ambient light? It's going to switch off one and turn the other one on, because then there's no point in that. If one's 36 and one's 24, it's just stupid. Just stupid altogether. First sign, people, first number one sign that you buy one of these projectors and it's not native 4K, there's your first sign right there. Second, 3,000 to 1 contrast should never be on a projector of that caliber. Never be on there. People get caught up in the intro video and they get caught up in the 150-inch display, which you will not be able to do properly because, again, this is a projector that involves pixel compressing. And you can't compress pixels if you're expanded at 150 inches. This is why they have lights out. This is a screen that cannot be used on darker technology, because if its lumen count is poor and you're going to be stuck in white screens and gray screens, and these are screens that will never be able to produce contrast and color, which we showed you even in the dark. So it's not going to work. You have paid a lot of money to cheat the daylights out of yourself. And one of the companies has their own form of projection screens, which are not exactly cheap. It is $1,400 for a gray screen. A gray screen, mind you, $1,400. The other one is $5,000. Paid $5,000 for a gray screen. You just went on and got it certified. But a certified, that's $5,000 for a screen size of 150 inches at $5,000. Certified at $5,000, it's going to cost you a whole lot more than that. So pretty much you'll buy a car with that one. Yeah, so this is what you're up against. And this is the new thing on what they're doing with projectors. And I've never seen that many churned out before. Oh, this is going to be pretty bad. It's going to be pretty bad. A lot of people are going to be falling to these dupe projectors. And they're going to see our demonstrations. They're going to pull that 100% contrast. We can't help you there. We can't help you. You're literally stuck in the world of what the freak did I just do to myself. That's where you're at right now. Those projectors are trash. Oops, go back in there before we can't go back in there. Where the freak is my page? Oh, there it is. So those projectors are trash. From what I read in the specifications, the lies are so freaking insane. I guess they figure anyone will believe this crap. If we just talk a certain way and make it sound this way, they'll believe what I'm saying. Just a trash. And they're all doing the same thing. They all had the same price point. It's like they're doing the whole same thing of the stereotype where it tells you that you have to be stuck in a dark environment. You got to be in an ambient environment. You got to calibrate your projector. That's all stereotype. AKA it's just telling you you can't produce a screen in a fully lit environment because the ambient light rejection technology sucks. That's what it's telling you. You should never be calibrating a projector. Never, ever. And then we got people that'll come in and question me on calibrating. They'll go, well, calibrating the projector is basically just changing the settings in your menu. Oh my goodness, I swear sometimes. How about you take that theory to AVS forums? I'm not a big fan of AVS forums, but go over there and take that theory and get laughed out of the park. No, that doesn't involve calibrating. Seriously? So let me tell you just straight. So they're saying you pay money for a disc or basically a download to calibrate your projector, and the only thing requirement is basically just adjusting the bright levels, and that's it. Have you seen the color level on on my projector back there? My projector, the venue projector. Do you have any idea how many color bars I have attached to that thing? That thing has 16 keystone settings by itself. 16. Oh, I gotta show you this. Yeah, the menu of my projector is bananas. It's a venue. You think your freaking menu is complicated. Wait till you see what the inner side of mine looks like. Hey, you big head. You big head. We can turn the lights on for this. Ambient light rejection technology. Boom. Let's see if we can figure out where. Here's my remote control. This is my remote control. You recognize any of those buttons on there? Yeah, try memorizing these things. Where's my Sony? My Sony has even more crazier buttons on it. These are venues. They're a little bit different than your everyday projector. Let me see. Remote controls are in here. Yeah, there's a grab remote control. I'm going to show you how insane my settings are in there. I don't even touch half of that stuff in there. Matter of fact, that projector has quad picture-in-picture. I can show 4 screens at the same time on that projector. Let's see what we got going on in here. Got a bad habit of grabbing fire sticks and taking them to God knows where. All right, let me see. We're not there. Not there, not there. Sony remote controls. Look at these things right here. I got twin mode on here. These remote controls are berserk. Each one has different keystone settings, which is freaking, got to figure out how that works. One's on the Optimus, one over there. Oh, good luck on trying to find those. Those are interesting when they put the settings in for those on trying to figure out how to flip your screen. Yeah, it took me about an hour to figure out exactly where it was at, but I finally found it. But it was aimed at something completely different. Oh, yeah, start decorating the kitchen this week too. Finally do something in this kitchen. And where do we put that remote control that quick? Just had it, people. Just had it. Mind you, this isn't like the house where I got the upstairs and downstairs, and I still lose stuff in here. Let me say something for a minute. Oh, we can't activate with that. Mother George. Yeah, people, this is what I'm going through, and I keep losing my stuff in my own spot. But I want to show you this, how crazy my menu looks inside. Let's see, what did we do with it? Taco, you see my remote control? I put remote control. You keep losing it. You spend a half an hour looking for something that you just literally just had a few minutes ago. Got to decorate the bathroom this week too. I want a projector mat my bathroom floor. I do. Let me see. That's the sound joint. That's not it. Bump, bump, bump. No, I mean, I probably set it right directly on the floor. It's not over here. Sorry about that, people. This is one of the things I go through with fire sticks. You already know this. The fire stick fiasco. This is the one for in here. Starfield screensaver. All right, I'm gonna go on a hunt. Put you guys right here, because I'm pretty sure you're gonna walk around with me. Why track down what in God's green earth did I just do with the other fire stick? That fast, that quick. It's got to be somewhere weird. But I don't have any furniture in here, so there's no place for me to lose stuff unless I got ghosts picking stuff up to get ready to go, which we don't have. But we'll track it. Just watch that for a minute. I don't know. Sorry about that, I'm putting you through this. I gotta find this thing anyway because I need it for work. I gotta do demonstrations on that screen today. Oh, I see you've been fighting the shark, eh? Like, seriously, go in the bathroom with? Okay. That's a new record. New record for this place. Absolute new record for this place. I literally lost the fire stick remote control in this spot right here in this house. Already that fast, that quick. And I wasn't even in here. My place doesn't have any furniture. So, gee whiz, and I got these for work. This is crazy. This place is only been so big. How do I keep losing these things? Let me check something real quick. See if they go behind the back of my chair. Nope. New records. Literally lost the fire stick that fast in the house. New freaking record for me. Alright, get the backup. I always have a backup just in case. We'll have to go to that menu thing later because, man, it baffles me where I lose this stuff at, to tell you the truth. Like, there's nothing here on the desk. There's nothing on the floor. The other house, I opened this up in the weirdest place because I had so much room to tuck stuff away. That's a new one for me. So I don't want to grab my backup because I got to do a demonstration anyway. Let's do it in the trash, which I don't know about that one. You're sharp. You button you sharp today? Yeah. Walk the fire. Money I pay for picking fire sticks. I pay a lot of money for fire sticks. Lost the remote control literally that fast. Oh, good gracious. I couldn't imagine If I had a house way bigger than the one I had, I couldn't imagine the stuff I would lose in that place. My biggest habit with me is when I'm gonna finish this right here. I'll show you that later on. We'll do a segment on that. As soon as I figure out what we do with the Fire Stick, and this is a remote control for stereo, and just trying to figure out where we put it at, because again, we don't even have so much room in here. My place is not cluttered. I don't have stacks of stuff sitting in corners, so literally it should be simply in plain view anywhere I drop it, because we don't have anything in the place yet. I'm praying I didn't stick this thing in the trash bag. That's what scares me. All right, I need to put something to finish this off real quick. I'll show you my menu, because my menu is freaking berserk in that projector. And you'll be like, what the freak is all that? Yeah, you got to know all that stuff. And each menu projector changes to something different. All right, please read. You know, that's going to bug me, right? That is going to bug me all day. I've actually get ticked off and have to look through the whole entire house. Now this is bugging me. It's definitely triggering me right now. Like, where in the world did I just lose a freaking Fire Stick that I literally just had in my hand a couple minutes ago, because I was watching TV before I jumped on YouTube. Taco, you got posable thumbs? I don't know about, because I'm literally going to lose my mind trying to figure out exactly where in Sam Hill we just lost the remote control that fast, that quick. Let me see some pockets. All right, people, I gotta go take a look over one more time to see exactly. I need this thing for work. It's very important I get this Fire Stick. Now I gotta go change out for another one. We put the password in for my new Wi-Fi, which is I gotta do that all over again, memorize where I put that at. Oh, good gracious, bird. I swear, I gotta get myself a basket, stick all my Fire Sticks in the basket, so that way I don't have to go through this freaking headache. Story of my life. Leave me fine. Raw, you do better with the raw. Raw. Here. Not lose this one where you lost one already. That quick, seriously. Lost the freaking full control. Who knows where that freaking thing is at? You know what I mean? I put stuff in the weirdest places. Ouch, electrocuted. So I'm just gonna grab my backup. Man, gee whiz, man, just got that sucker out and found it. Where's the backups at? Let me see. Alright, let me finish this, grab the backups. Sorry about that, people. Literally just had the remote control in my hand, and I'm gonna have to now go in, get my backups, which I always keep backups on me, and then go in and just replace it with the backup. Daggone it. All this in the morning. Can't do a freaking video without losing controllers. God forbid when I get furniture in here, I'm gonna lose crap in here left and right. Okay, my packs are charged up. So that's good. Got my charge packs here. This is only but so big, like literally. Where we lose this thing at? We'll find it. And we're charging our robot up. I got one of these right here. That's charging the body up. So this will be running around the house pretty soon. So I'm waiting for that body to charge up right now. That's the one that walks around the house. There's a patrol. That's Taco's fighting buddy. So we didn't have any room in the other house because we had projectors on the floor. Here we don't have to worry about that. The only projectors are going to be in the floor are basically the ones we have in here, but they're going to be on little stands for the 235.1s. And for the P2 is going to be in a customized levitating stand that I'm building for myself. I think it's going to be sick. It's going to have all my speakers inside of it. It's going to have, oh, this is funny. I'm going to show you something real quick. So I just figured this out today, which kind of saves me some money. This right here is Taco's area right here. So we're going to make this all Taco's area. And I got a train I'm going to run through here soon. So I'm sitting here as I'm putting my system in. I'm trying to figure out where are the outlets. We got an outlet here. We got an outlet over here, right? So I'm looking around. I'm thinking like, there's no outlets over here. How the frick am I hook up my centers up here? Because I got to put my P2 up here. I got to put my centers. I got to put my gaming PC here. And I got to put my modified PS5 here. Where the frick are the outlets? Right there. There's two. There's one here and there's one over here, which is fantastic. So what I'm going to do is my stand is going to come out from here to here. That's where my stand's going to come out, from here to here. And it's going to be made to look like it's levitating, like it's floating. So we're going to take these clear pegs that are going to be from here to here and from here to here to give it like that levitating look. Going to paint the bottom of it stone white. And then this right here, the floor, I told you we're going to put that plastic around it because even though the carpet's not bothering me anymore now, but I'm going to put that plastic around here, seal this up. Somebody's going to seal it up so the carpet fibers stay there. And then he's going to put in this kind of temporary snap floor over here. And then we're going to drop our carpets in, some nice white bone white carpets because I want to set off on that hard wooden floor. And then from here, underneath here, this is going to run my train system through so it can go around the house and stuff. It's going to run to my setup for my P2. But my stand for my P2 is going to have my P2 here. And then we'll run some LED lights, put some EL wire around the P2. And we're going to light all this up over here. And then I'm going to paint to the wall my huge, massive 160-inch. Or hopefully, judging by where we're at, probably about 55 or 56. But we're going to cover this wall. Only want about this much of the wall showing because I want a nice little trim behind the back of it. So that's how I'm going to do it. Whew, I can't wait. So once we get that done, I can order the massive giant couch. But I'm glad I found the outlets because, again, so I didn't have the outlets. What I was going to have to do was I was going to have to run a wire all the way from here, back here, over there, which would have been a nightmare. So right now I'm just running my speaker cable. And this is going to be put into a little kind of, a little, whatchamacallem. Well, actually, this is going to be behind in the stand because I'm going to have speakers here in the front. But this right here is going to be put into a plastic cover. It's going to be along the side of the wall. And I'm going to hide all these wires, all this stuff. Sofa's going to cover that up anyway. So that's what I found out yesterday. And I found some outlets over there. Oh, man. Can't believe this. Did you bury it in a little box? Taco. Did you bury it in a little box? Did you? I don't know what you're talking about. Get out my face with that nonsense. If I jack you up. Yeah, it didn't fall into my chair. Nothing. All right. I got to figure that out later on. That's another mystery for another day. Shoot. I hate that crap. Not Box City over here. We're building another castle for Taco. So this right here is Taco Land. So we're turning to Taco Land because I don't use this strip. So it's we can run in, have this little castle set up over there. Oh man, I'm thinking about getting a fish tank mounted to the wall. I haven't decided on that yet. Still working on that. Where I'm gonna put my fish tank at. My fish will be ready soon. So my sister got these black airy, I guess they call them suckers or whatever they call them things. Oh, I love them, man. I love them so much. So my tank is gonna be sick. Can't wait to get this one all black. Yeah, she said, let me know when you're ready. They're gonna drive me down to Petco, pick up my tank, bring it back here. All right, we'll figure that out with the remote control later on. If not, I got to get my backup in here because I'm still curious where I put this thing at. One time I found a remote control literally behind one of my speakers because I was working on something, had a controller in my hand, and dropped it, left it there, walked away. All right, let me see. Please read carefully. Please note that all orders are final when it comes to this particular policy. Yeah, that's why we put that there. Let's see. Okay, so please read the policy. Just like that other joker went and talking about, but he clearly stated he read in the policy his projector was not there, but proceeded to start naming that these two projectors for movie and another projector under that WeMax was considered to be they won awards. I guess I don't care what awards you win at the end of the day. We don't support it. We don't support it. Don't force it. Bam, put that policy up there. No! What's wrong with you? Have you lost your mind? Too much money that thing costs. Boy, you're asking for it today, aren't you? Or are you not? Yeah, you, joker. Touch this again. Oh, wait till I activate this bad boy. See if you want to play with it next. I got your number right here. Come here. I'm going to activate this bad boy. So you want to mess around with it, you going to play with this? All right. robot for no particular reason at all. Yeah, I got this thing activated. Let's see if you want to play with it now. See, I'm biting my antennas on my freaking robot. All right, go play with it now. When I find the Yoda, I'm breaking that out next. Oh. You dare challenge it, Taco? I'll keep you busy. IV-VIII security. You're Taco in freaking ninja mode. Trying to figure it out. Like, what are you? You don't have any fur on you. Look at me in crouch mode. Uh-oh. Ah, that'll keep you busy for a while. Let me put him in the middle of the floor. I gotta find this remote control. He got a remote control with him, and also too, he operates independently on his own. Here we go. There you go. What? You got your head this way, buddy. My bad. I think it's IV-VIII. Wake up. IV-VIII security. I gotta remember the commands. I got the commands somewhere. And remember Robocop? Testing. Woo. I understand. But you're going in the wrong direction. You're supposed to be going in this direction over here. I'm going to pick you up Wally next, so you have Wally to play around with. I understand what you're saying. Tell you the truth. All right, you're supposed to be going the other way. You're supposed to be forward. You do what you want to do, don't you? Just swear I tell you sometimes all you got to do is just freaking listen. Don't get mad at me. Don't get an attitude. Get over here. There we go. You good? Can you wake up? All right, whatever. Have your little attitude. I don't care. IV-VIII. I don't know. He's already in sleep mode. He's acting up. If I'm saying your name correctly, I'm pretty sure I got your name correctly. Hey, are you on? Anybody in there? All right, you must be asleep then. Okay, you'll figure it out. All right, play with your new toy. I'll come back on. I gotta find this command list. I think this command list is in here somewhere. I probably can go online and get a list of his commands. Yeah, I don't feel like going through this right now. So I'm gonna get a list of his commands online. Pretty sure they have them there. Oh, we need to charge that up to get that ready for him to play with. He's got a dinosaur too. I got the Wally coming in. The Wally stands about that big. I got that one too. The Wally. Wally! I'm gonna have him running around the house. Travels on carpet pretty good though. All right, let's get back to work here. All right. So there's a policy in red. Right over here. Come on, Chato, get out of the way. All right. All right, so let me see what we got going on here. I need to bring this down a little bit here. All right, that's perfect right there. And I need to stretch this section here a little bit. Let me see. Sony ViewSonic, NEC, Acer, Dell, Infocus, Panasonic, Chrissy Digital, Epson, BenQ, Hitachi. If I said that wrong, I do apologize. Casio, Optima, Ronco, Dell, Vivitech, LG, JVC, Brookstone, Sharp, Philip, and Samsung. Ultra Shred Throw. And let me see. Ultra Shred Throw. Come on, be nice. Just be nice. Come on. You're doing too much over here. All right. Ultra Shred Throw. And so it's ultra short throw, short and long throw, which means that's ultra short throw, and long throw. So these are everything we have here. Make sure we got everything up here. Where is, there's NEC. Okay, cool. And Brookstone. Brookstone is the mini projectors I have over here I use for work from time to time of that. So these are the projectors we support only. If you come on here and you don't see this projector here, that means we do not support it. All right, so you see this whole policy right here? I'm gonna take this whole entire policy. Going too far up, going way too far up. Let's be nice here. All right, go keep going right there. Now we're gonna put it right here. Matter of fact, this first policy we need to have here. Copy. And we need to go in and save. This is the showroom we're building. So all of our screen paints have showrooms. Sometimes we don't have, one thing I didn't like is when we show off pictures on our website of our items, there's not enough room. You only get like 12 pictures in there, and we maxed that out easily. So there's nothing there. We can't put videos in there, but we put links in there, but the links aren't enough. We don't have enough in there to put more links. So what we're going to do is we make a showroom that you can click over to, and you can see tons of pictures and links. All the test demonstrations will be in here on this product, including side-by-side certified gunmetal comparisons. So the reason why this product is going to sell extremely fast, again, it is going to be the most advanced certified screen on the market and extremely affordable considering the price of what gunmetal technology costs. What I need to clear up with you naysayers who make these weird paints at the end of the day, we don't consider y'all to be house paints. Understand this. You do not fit in the category under this technology. Even though you claim to have gunmetal, you do not fit here. You know why? Because you have to be able to pass all tests under this technology. This technology is going to do side-by-sides, if possible. We should have no problem against Screen Innovation. We're going to do test demonstrations against Dragonfly, if possible. If they decide to allow us to do it or not, it's up to them. Against Elite Screens, I think they got some new gunmetal technology over there. Daylight's gunmetal. It's going to be all against high-end gunmetals. There's no point in me putting this technology against anything under gunmetal because, again, it's not going to surpass the screen. This is claiming to be the best gunmetal technology. Now, if you have not done any of these tests under this particular, under the test these screens can be doing, you do not fit in the category of this gunmetal. So make that crystal clear because I do not want to hear the criers later on by saying, oh, but I got gunmetal too. But if you haven't done the test on gunmetal, guess what? You don't have it. It doesn't work that way. You can't come up and then make things up at the end of the day and expect for people to believe the bull crap. You have to back it up. If you're going to call yourself number one, you have to go against the top gunmetal screens. If you have not done this, then you're not on our level. Okay? So we can, for some reason, the naysayers, there's something wrong with them. So we have to talk to them like they're a 5-year-old stepchild. My goodness, no test demonstrations, nothing. And just to show how flawed your products are, every test demonstration under this technology, we will request you to match it. Now, I could go farther than that. I can completely embarrass you by buying your product and watching you cancel out on something that you're afraid to go near, putting you on blast, and still getting your product down here to show it doesn't work. So I'm not going to go down that road. It's too much time. Again, match all demonstrations under the gunmetal technology. I don't want to hear excuses. I don't want to see people putting middle fingers up. Either you do it or you pack it up and shut it up. No time for that nonsense. And when they get up there and they want to cry and whine about our test demonstrations, they want to cry and whine about how much money we charge for our products, but yet y'all junk paint at the end of the day can't even pass basic, simple test. Some of you lie so much about your products that you literally have the evidence right there of you lying as you're lying. And I tell you right now, I would never buy a screen paint product from anyone who has to steal Google images to make the product look like something that is not. That is extremely low. That's very low. Very, very low. Very, 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 very low. Don't know what you're getting. Whatchamacallit does it all the time. eBay constantly does it all the time. I don't even know I'd even crack down. This is a projector I was looking at. Nice projector. It's a venue. It's legit. But the lumen count is crazy low. It's like 700 lumens for $597. I'm like, nah. That's a lot of money to get here. But then maybe the lumen count is extremely bright. Don't know. I bought the Panasonic. It was 1,500 lumens. I'm thinking, it's not going to be bright enough. And that sucker was bright the night and day. It was really nice. But these projectors right here are from Germany. There's other venue projectors I haven't tested yet. But that's a little too much for $700. This is what you got to watch out for. Unless you are physically seeing the projector itself. Now here, this is good. You have to physically see the projector so you know exactly what you're getting. That way you can look over top of it, see if there's any cracks, any blemishes, anything. If a case is cracked, that's a bad idea, because that means that something really heavy dropped on it. It takes a lot to crack a chassis of a projector. It really does. See, now you see a picture like this? This is not good. This is a picture that was taken off of Google. There's no way in the world, unless that person had a solid white background and took the picture. But no, these are pictures usually snatched off of Google. Told you. Snatched off of Google. And this is what some people would do. Some people may not be too lazy. They don't want to take the pictures and do the work. And some people basically don't even own the item. And they will put the pictures up there and say, hey, look, I have this item. Yeah, you got to be careful, especially if it's new. I mean, so if it's a used projector and you get pictures like this, you can't tell what kind of damage is under it. This is in mint condition, and they have mint condition specified on there. And by the way, that's a very good price with this projector at $800 because I paid way more than mine for that one. But he does have a picture of it right here, which is nice because I can get an idea what I'm looking at when I'm buying. Why you have these in here? Oh, well, because you've got these specifications. You don't need all that now. You can write that in your description. Just don't post that way because that's not a good way to sell a projector. It's a bad way to sell a projector. Because again, you don't know what you're getting. Let me see. Where's he on this one? Let's see. Well, at least he does have a picture in there of the projector of what you're getting. So that's good. He does have one in there, so that's good. But he should have a lot more than that. So that way the customer knows exactly what they're buying. Projectors. Who does this crap? I just want to see something real quick. I'm going off topic for a minute. Let's see what Sony. What Sony got over here to buy. Sony projectors. Oh, somebody got Sony Walkman? Oh shit, I'm looking to get me one of those. I haven't Sony Walkman in like a long time. Sony projectors. That's the laser version. So this right here is a laser version of the FH30. That's a laser right there. See, right there. Laser. That's a laser version. Did a little bit more money. A lot more money if you get the laser version. Ooh, someone got a CRT. Are you freaking kidding me? Been trying to get one of these forever. What they want for the shipping? Oh, of course. Free local pickup. They're not shipping anything else. Do you have any idea the size of that projector? That projector is freaking huge. It's an ottoman. I'm not talking about today's ottoman. I'm talking about the ottoman your grandmother used to own. You know, the one that took 3 or 4 people to live up because it was that solid carved wood. Yeah, that's a big boy. But man, these projectors are freaking amazing. The only problem is they cost a lot of money to ship. Most people that will sell these projectors will actually do a local pickup. Yeah, so you would do a local pickup on that one. You would not go in and get that one because that was going to cost you a lot. Like I saw someone selling an antique Coca-Cola vending machine. The price was very reasonable, But the thing about it is the shipping costs. On the other hand, yeah, this you got a U-Haul truck and you can go pick it up, but you go to ship that thing, you know how much money that thing's going to cost to ship through freight? Yeah, it's going to be crazy expensive. You'll cry yourself a river. $900 is really, really, really good. Oh, these are the original babies right here, people. This is what you call real projection. That things are so crisp, so clean, they're freaking unbelievable. They make a 4K projector look like a joke. These are the real ones. But the shipping costs, they're going to do local pickup on this. If you can find one, gotta be living in Florida to get that one right there. So you're not going to get any shipping on that. They'll never give you shipping on that. It costs too much money to ship that thing. That's too big. Your Roadhouse case, I'm just going to think you got a refrigerator shipped to your home. Like, oh, new refrigerator? No, that's the projector. That's the projector right there. Yeah. And chances are these are going to be, if it's a newer one, it may have, man, you thought you're freaking analog. Here's a remote control. That's your remote control right there. Yeah, good luck with that. If you don't know much about venues, yeah, you'll learn that day. You'll learn what all those buttons stand for. Like, gee whiz, this is freaking overwhelming. It's not overwhelming. It's very easy to learn. Replacing the lamps on here, it can be cheap, but they can also be expensive. Depends on what you're dealing with. Man, that was $900 ain't bad. Someone got here for $400. Look. Oh, this shipping's pretty cheap. This shipping's $189. That's not bad. That's actually really cheap for shipping for that thing. Your shipping's very cheap. Look at the price on that. $189 for shipping. That's pretty cheap because it could be way worse than that. People are looking to get $20 and $30 shipping. Not on that, you won't. That's nice. Look at this one right here. I need another projector like I need another hole in here, but this I never own one of these. These are probably running VGA, but most likely if you get the older one, you're running BMC. If you're running BMC, you're going to have to get a BMC to VGA adapter. That's what you're going to have to do. You might have to change it up a few times. If you get a VGA to they don't make BMC to VGA. I don't know if they make them. No, BMC to HDMI. I don't know. So probably what you would have to do if that does come up, and you need to run a Fire Stick through it, you're going to have to do BMC to VGA to VGA to HDMI to do it. Signal should run. It might downgrade a little bit, but then again, if you get gold connectors, you shouldn't have much of a problem. Oh, he got some nice Sonys in here. Does he have actual pictures of this thing? Oh, this is what bothers me. Oh, okay, wait. I can see something here. Right up in there. You see where that's where the paper is folded at. So he has white paper behind it. So this actually is a projector he didn't take off Google, because you can actually see the ruffles in the paper right there. This is the stuff you got to look for when you're hunting these machines down. You got to know exactly all the little tricks and things that you need to pick up, that you need to see, whether you get a good buy or a bad buy. Let's see what we got going on here. Got a bunch of boxes here. All right, he's got a bunch of these in stock. Look at that. Woo! And he wants this one, $795. What's your shipping on this thing? You just say you have shipping. Yeah, local pickup. Told you. It's gonna be local pickup all day. Local pickup, local pickup, local pickup. They don't ship these things out. If you get one shipped out, $189 is very cheap. Usually, like I said, they're gonna want you to basically, you can contact them and see what freight's gonna cost you, but it's not gonna be cheap. It's gonna be very expensive. Anytime they ask you to do local pickup, that means the projector's gonna be really crazy expensive. That's what's gonna happen. You can get like a $500 bill. A lot of you now, you can pay for more with the almost as much as the projector costs. Oh, Sony, look at this one right here. Woo, 5,000 lumens. This is sick. This is a big boy projector. One of the things you got to worry about if you are buying venue, don't get mixed up between venue and commercial. You get a commercial projector, or you definitely going to find out. because your outlets won't support the current. You're basically going to blow your box downstairs. I almost did one in the house I had. I bought this huge, massive Christie projector with this massive lens. I went to plug that thing in. It dimmed my lights in the house. So you have to make sure that you know if you're getting a VGA or commercial VGA, which is two different projectors. And that's why I had to get the EcoFlow to run it so I can see the projector cut on. Yeah, it's going to be a bit right there. I know we're off topic, people. You know how I get when I get into the projector. You know how I get. $850, $63. This is not bad. This is actually 4K. Really? No, I can't be for that price. Really? It's 4K? Let's go check. Is this for parts only? Yeah, I thought so. There's no way in the world you're going to get a projector. This projector costs some money. I'm looking at it like $850, but right here, it sees right here, see it says for parts only. Yeah, because there's no way in the world that projector's going for no $850 and it's 4K. 720p is a good couple of grand, easy. No way you're getting that for that price. That's why you gotta be careful, look for that parts only. Now see, this bothers me. This is what I told you. See what I mean? By the background, sorry about that. See the background? It's all white. There's nothing there. It's all white. And it's used at that. So if it's used, you can't see any blemishes, any scrapes. And say if the lens got damaged, you can't pick any of that up because you don't have the actual pictures of the projector itself. So how are you going to tell? And look, they didn't even put a zoom on it. There's no zoom on it. So these are the things you got to watch out for. How would you know? This is a used projector. So if it's used, unless they had this thing in a time machine, and if it's saying mint, it's not saying mint condition, and it's used, how do you know what kind of damages is on it if you can't actually see the physical projector because the person didn't take pictures? So you don't even know what you're getting on this. Let's see what this comes up as. Now, somebody got it here. Right there. There's price up right there. And if you see, it's not coming up under him. This picture's not tracing back to him. He grabbed this picture off of Google. This is what it says right there. See if his eBay listing pops up. No, it doesn't. Doesn't pop up. This is what you got to be careful about. See, that's what I told you that what they did was when they stole those Google images, that is the lowest thing you can do when it comes to screen painter products because you physically don't have the actual pictures there. So if you're going out and you're buying this projector right here and it says used and you can't see any of the crack, any of the blemishes on the projector, how do you know how much damage is done to the projector if they took the pictures off Google or if they even own the projector? How do you know? Do you have any physical pictures of them? No, you don't. This is why when people steal pictures off Google and claim them as their own and saying this is how their product looks, it's a lie at the end of the day. That's the worst thing you can do. Now, so you could be getting that projector in. This is why it's important. See, now this person has the actual pictures on it. So now you can look around and you can see, okay, any imperfections, any damages that may pop up on it, you can get a good look about that. You know, if you get a scratch across your lens, guess where that's going to show up at? On your screen. Constantly. All the time. I got a short throw in here somewhere, don't I? I got to pop my short throw. I'm going to get my short throw, open it up and bring it in here. When I do these videos, I try to add something in there to educate the customer. So when the customer is navigating through eBay, and eBay can be a bit hostile if you don't know what you're looking for or how to look for it. Here's $1,000. I want $1,000 for this one. Look, free local pickup. You're not going in and buying that. Free local pickup. Yeah, you can't go buy those. They're too big. They're huge. They're freaking huge. I saw someone, and I tell you, now you look at it right there, so it doesn't look that big. All right, let's just entertain you for a minute on that one. I'll show you what a CRT projector looks like when you mount that thing to the ceiling. Hopefully, mind you, you're not doing this the old-fashioned way. You're going to basically bolt this thing around support beams. There's not, this thing will come down on you and kill you. Let's see. Mount for a CRT projector. Got a guy in there, I think, shows him putting one up. This is a fellow right here. So you see the mount system that they have for that thing? This thing is no joke. This thing comes down on you, it will kill you. So let's show you how big these things are. That's the size of the projector. That thing makes my Sony VPL projector look like a Cracker Jack box. These things are huge. This thing will be bolted to the studs and everything. See the size of his head compared to the size of that projector? Yeah, they're huge. Shipping costs on these things are not cheap. Some people ask me, like, how big are CRTs? They're huge. Now, like I said, the menu in that is the size of a phone book. But that's what I was getting at right there by telling you that you have to have the physical pictures. Now, like I said, if this upsets certain individuals, then you need to put your real pictures in. At the end of the day, and don't put fake pictures in, because the customer needs to see how your paint is reacting. And doing those close-up pictures, no, you shouldn't be doing that. You should be sitting back at a distance because they need to see how the environment's going to react. Okay, we copied and pasted all this just in case if I didn't copy. I have this under do this again. Oh, no, I forgot. We got to do this under. Okay, we need to take it from here. Okay, we're taking that right there. We're going to save this policy here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to come, what's that, save, we're going to come out of here. And we're going to go grab the center fighting the robot. I don't hear the robot going off, so he pretty much probably just left it alone. He's doing battle with the robot. I mean, a lightsaber. A lightsaber, or what you want to call it. All right, so let's go back over here. We're going over to our other page. Now, if you see it in here, people have been asking me, like, when's it going to be available? Not yet. We're going to take a month for testing. We're going to make sure we got our paperwork and everything back and everything's legit and everything's good. So that way we have it protected and all that other good stuff. And it has its copyrights attached so we can show off the real labels, because the labels you're looking at are dummies. All right, let me see. Here we are under the black shop. This is where it's going to be at. This is where it's going to be at. There's the product right there. That's the new one. Let me go. Pre-orders won't be available yet, so you can't pre-order it yet. Not yet. Let's go to our management page. So we can have all these policies put in. I'm so excited about this. I think I might start testing a month early. I'm really excited about this because I want it. I want it on my walls. I'm literally going to have it in here on duals. I'm buying 2 of the ViewSonic ultra short throw projectors for it, and yes, it's going to be ultra short throw compatible because I need it for ultra short throw. Let me see. We're going to go over here. Come on, man, be nice. Doing too much. make sure it saves. Oh, gotta go through this nonsense, really? Alright, these pages act funny from time to time. Let me see if we can basically get this to work. Because we need to have this policy, even though we have this policy already in here, we need to have this policy again over top. Because I want to make sure that they can't miss it. I don't know how you're missing it, but we want to make sure you can't miss it. Let me save that for a minute. Let me go in and reset our page here. This is going to be a very important policy to follow. And our projectors, I'm not paying the money for those pieces of giant garbage projectors. I'm not paying the money for that, but it's not going to work. I don't care. And the projector we're going to pick up, I saw one for 60 bucks, 50,000 lumens, 8K. Yeah. Somebody said, but those projectors are fake. Mine's, no, yours is not real either. It doesn't work at all, period. Stop buying them. Really? Let's see if this didn't work. We can't get it there, then we'll put the policy right up front. Either way, you're going to see that policy again, right in your face. Let's see what happens. Do it again. Nope. For some reason, I don't know why these pages get finicky like this. So we're going to have to put this policy up front. Because for some reason, it's now allowing us to put it here. Don't know why, but we should be able to put it anywhere we want. So we already have this policy already here. It's actually in our policy page. But since we can't put it here, we're going to put it right up front. Maybe I've got some Hazel toys in here. Maybe I'll show one page back up. Let's see what happens. I swear, if this thing loads, I'm gonna be really ticked. What the heck is that all about, Wix? Seriously, what is that about? It doesn't make any sense. That's the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. So if I put that policy in there, it doesn't load. You just saw that, right? Let's try this one right here. Let's see if we can trick it. All right, let's see if we can trick it. Let's see if we just scoot the page over by one little slot. Let's see what happens. You're watching this, right? Told you. Yeah, you got some weird stuff that goes on their pages sometimes. It's just weird. Now we'll copy it, right? Make sure we got a copy of it. We'll take it out all together. Now we'll just put the showroom page back in. Oh crap, I think I locked up my showroom page. Hold on. Or it doesn't have an undo. I hate that crap. Watch, let's see what happens. Tell me it's not crazy. Literally, it's crazy. All right, let's try to put it someplace else, not there, and see what happens. Told you. They got some weird stuff that goes on their pages, like some really weird stuff. All right, let me see. Pages were perfectly fine. They just have something that's weird. I should be able to put anything I want on here. The whole section is just editing. No icon pops or nothing goes, oh, you can't put that there because it's such and such and so. It doesn't say that. Let me see. All right. So over here, let's bring it down. Put the attention read. I think let's copy that. Let's take that out completely. All right. Let's go save this. then we're just going to put it in the front. That's all too, because that's weird. On so many levels, this is so weird. So let's come out of here real quick. So there's going to be one item in here, which you're going to have is the gunmetal. So you cannot miss this policy. It's bam, right underneath of it. Can't miss it. Oh, we got that right. That's right. You missed that? There's something wrong with you. I don't know how you could ever miss that. It's right there. Right there. Gee whiz. The reason why I say that, because, man, you'd be surprised, man. You'd be really surprised on um, people that will literally skip this because they don't want it. They don't want to accept it. They really don't want to accept it, so they'll skip it. Do that. See what happens. If you skip, you're not getting your money back. So you know that from the door. The policy's right there. I'm not going to spend the money to go fix your mistake. So don't do that. This is why it pays to do demonstrations in fully lit environments, because we got customers that are been contacting us like crazy. Ever since we've been posting these pictures, oh, by the way, Matthew, you was put on blast on here, so everybody knows what you are. So your page has been blowing up over here. So bottom line is, we had a few people coming there from, I guess, Crow or Danny or whatever, try to say, oh, don't buy his products, they're not tested. Are you lost your freaking mind saying my product's not tested? Please, get out of here with that watered down, whatever paint you got at the end of the day. Last person, yeah, show me your test. That's what I asked him. Show me your test. And the guy left the room. Don't come over with that nonsense. My fan base over here is strong. Don't come over. They already know what I am at the end of the day. Some of these guys have been following me since Digital and Crystal Screen Paint before you guys were ever even heard of. So don't even try it over here. Try to come over and spread some lies. Some of these products not even tested. You've been smoking a lot at the end of the day, haven't you? Doing too much. You're doing too much. Don't worry. I got some more tests for you. Once I get that P2, it lights out for your products. I'm going to test every single one of them against that P2. I guarantee you, right now, I'm going to make that statement right now. None of your products are going to pick up on that projector. You will not see contrast. You will not see color. It will fail miserably. I guarantee you. Lights on or off, that product is going to fail. I guarantee you. Not going to see no difference whatsoever. And I'm going to show you where you don't even have to have the P2 to prove that. We'll do that on that 720p projector, and you still won't pick up. You ain't picking up at all, period. In there, hatred, upset, angry. Same demonstration right there. Yes, it's pitiful. You got a P2 and ultra, most of the demonstrations I've seen on ultra short throw projectors that are claiming to be tabletop TV replacements can't even produce on that level. I'm at 21 feet from my screen and I still can hit that thing with no problem. I could do that on 1,000 lumens. I can put a 1,000 lumen portable projector and still can hit it. And you guys can't even do that at freaking a foot away from the screen, less than a foot at 3,000 lumens. You got to be kidding me. Can't see no contrast, can't see no color, nothing. Gee whiz, what's the point? I need to grab. What I come here to grab? I came here to grab. In here. All right, I gotta put that number in later. I got it in here. I gotta figure where it's at. I mean, I should have it on my communications page, right? Let me see where's my editing page at. I can't go in there. That's all customers in there. I can't go in there. That's customers. Yeah, they know at the end of the day. You know our products are tested. That's what's happening. That's what they're mad about because everybody now is comparing their test to everybody else. They're going to take my technology, they're going to compare my demonstrations. And you guys are out there running your mouths that everything we do is fake, then I sure enough don't see anybody backing up our demonstrations. I saw one guy in there who has our domain name. Oh, like I said, we're going to be in touch with you real soon. Next month, I'm filing some paperwork against you. This Joe calls himself doing the same demonstrations. Nobody, just because you're in a poorly lit environment with a black screen, don't make you me at the end of the day. Understand that. But hey, maybe you might want to post that ingredients. I'll make it over here and I'll embarrass you on YouTube. How about that? But I'm still going to take you to court because you got my domain name. You're displaying yourself as me. That's identity theft. You'll be getting some criminal charges too. This is going to be a busy month for me. I'm going to be in and out of court quite a lot. Definitely going to be in and out of court quite a lot. I don't think at the end of the day, because you basically masking behind YouTube at the end of the day, we can't get you or we can get you. That's not hard to do. Everybody needs a digital trail. Everybody. Even me. Everybody. I don't think you can hide unless you're basically using a proxy server and you're masking your IP address, but I doubt half of y'all are even doing that. Maybe I don't even know what a proxy is. So, yeah. You're going to freaking pay all that money to build a proxy server to mask a YouTube account. Usually gamers will use those things at the end of the day to mask IP addresses, especially if they're doing modifications and stuff for their modding games. They don't try not to get banned. I've seen people I had a proxy server for masking my IP address when I was on the 360, and 360 was known for banning people at the end of the day for just about anything you could possibly think of. They'd ban you for hardware tampering. I never touched the gamer tag. The gamer tag, what's the point at the end of the day? Why would it show I got a bigger gamer tag? Big deal. Who cares? What was the other thing they would have? J-tagging. People would change their gamer tags at will in the middle of games. I've seen that a couple of times, people doing that. Kind of hard to track somebody when they're constantly changing gamer tags out. And modding. They modded the daylights out of the freaking 360. I think the 360 is the biggest, modest, one of the games I've seen have been modded than any other gaming system ever in history. Every time I was popping into a lobby, especially for Left 4 Dead, it was either raining witches in there, it was all freaking tanks in one room, freaking was raining gnomes in another room. Somebody went there and modified the weapons. Oh, that was the best one right there. We had flamethrowers, rocket launchers, 50 cal Desert Eagles. They modified all the weapons in there. I was like, this is freaking sweet. One guy had a modification there where you can get your achievements on the hardest level, automatically warp into the safe room without ever playing the game and get the achievement. It was freaking crazy. They modded the crap out of that. Burnout Paradise, I seen shopping carts with boosts, big wheels, Barbie, the giant camper. They turned the governor into one of those giant freaking campers for the Barbie. I seen all kinds of stuff in there. They were modding games out left and right on that system. Because again, they pretty much done it to themselves. The reason why there were just so many of those particular individuals on there, because the 360 had a horrible time of overheating and burning, and people were tired of it, and they were going into their consoles and basically fixing the problem themselves. And they were finding out that this thing had an old IBM motherboard. Yes, sirree. So that's how they were going in to fix that mess. But yeah, That's when they do the mass IP address. When you want to, in PC gaming, they do it too a lot. We're doing PC gaming. All right, let me see what we need to do here. I'm looking at, we got the policy right here. All right. I want to put, we got free worldwide shipping here for the customers. That's better right there. And I need to put a policy here. So our policy we're going to put here is for, this is only available for customers only. How much where are we at in time in here? Because I spent most of the time looking for remote controls. Let me see. This is the policy for customers. Let's get this done. All right, there we go. I think I'm gonna leave this at 41. That's perfect. And this is our policy we got for. Can I go into this page regularly? Yeah, I can go here, right? Cool. Customer policy. Customer only information policy. No, what you doing? You're doing too much. I asked to copy this, not copy. What are you doing? No, not copy image. Really serious? It needs to copy this. I need to copy text. All right, now I need to go back over here, and I need to put this policy right in here. That's way too big. That's just way too big going on in that one right there. Let's see if we can fix this right here. There we go. Get over this part right here. No, we'll keep the header there because that's good, but I need to go on, I need to change and bring this back a little bit. There we go. That's better. All right, and I need to change this over here. So this is good right here. Let me see what we got going over here. Oh, I need to change out that ugly font. I don't like that font. That's gonna come out. I need to bring this up a little bit, just a little bit. That's perfect. Now I need to change that font. Get our font there. What font are you talking about? Let's get that in there. All right, that's done. That's finished. Okay. All right, this is done. So we have the policy right here. In the shopping cart, we have it several places. We have it here where we tell you to knock off projectors. Thank you for your business. All that good stuff right here. And these are the products that are on sale. After the end of the month, this will not be available. None of these will be available. They'll be going off the site. And we have the gunmetal right there. All right, let's save this. That's done. Policy's there. So companies, you know, at the end of the day, you cannot buy this product at all, period. Mind you, it comes in 32 ounces. Usually when companies buy, they get a gallon right from the door. So if that pops up and we see it's coming from a company account, well, we don't do gallons anyway, but it comes up from a, because there's no point. Why would you need it? That screen does 160 inches. I don't know what kind of screen you got in the day. If you're doing something bigger than 160 inches, it's a really big screen. So average customer is 100 to 120 inches. It's in there. So again, if a company comes in and you buy, just so you know this, that money's going back to your account. Right back to your account. I don't break policies. It's going to go right back to your account, and you're going to get an email stating that you cannot buy from that shopping cart at all, period. Now, for customers, well, you can buy whatever you want because it's for customers. But as for companies, no. We got the policy right here. There it is right there. There's a policy right there for you. It'll tell you why. And over here, we have another policy set up in here again. We have two of these policies. One is actually in the shopping cart, but it's in another section at the bottom, and we have it right there. If you don't see your projector on that list, then you do not buy from us. Now I'm going to put a number up there later on so you can go in and contact the company if you want, or email us right from the door, and you can get information on maybe some help on trying to get a projector that we can find for you that will help you out. Take this over here, and I need to put in. Well, actually, I can just copy on the other side, right? Just get it from there. I need to go into here, and I need to bring this up. Yeah, great keyboard. Let me see. Put the number in there. I think it's 215. I gotta go in and check. And this would be we can take this out. Okay, this is not supposed to be, but okay, I'm going to fight it here a little bit. Let's go here just a little bit and let's bring it up. There we go. Perfect. Let's get you out of here. All right, better cover for a minute because I'm going into customer information real quick. I need to pull up something under communications. We don't do this because for a second my customer's information will flash. So we need to make sure they are covered. As a matter of fact, let me put you guys up there. That'll make it a little easier for me. Let me go over here and grab from this page from here. I need to grab my number. So that communications under inbox, business email, business phone number. There it is right there. Just give me my business phone number. All right, this is our number here. Call forward, business line. All right, that's the business line right there. What the frick is call forwarding? Oh, okay, that's what's call forwarding. Okay. We don't need call forwarding. This is all we need. All right, cool. That's all we need right there. Good. Right there. Okay, we're gonna operate everything from there. That's perfectly fine. All right, let's go back over to our page here. All right, boom. Very, I don't do that in the day. My customer's information should not be noted by anybody. There we go. That's our company number right there. So you can call this number, leave a message on the machine, and then we'll call you back. Now, keep in mind, for those people that may want to use this number to have some fun with, you do know that this actually records your voice for training purposes, right? Yeah. That's my alarm getting me up. Oh, wait. I need this. Copy. Okay, I need this one right here. I need to take this out. And I need to, let me see. Right, that's perfect. Be nice. Really? Oh, we're gonna be jerks at the end of the day, are we not? Okay, whatever. Give me this right here. Oh, this was already centered. Okay, so this is the email, that's Facebook, that's cell phone number right there, and well, actually company customer number right there. Okay, that's perfect. Save that for that. Sorry about that, people. Okay, what are you? Your divider line. Do we need you? Do we need you? No, we don't. Oh, shoot, I just do. This is why the redo page is amazing. Put everything back in there. I don't know why they have this here. What is the purpose of this here? This line being here? Oh, to stretch it across. Okay, whatever. We'll just put it in there then. Can we edit this? I'll make this a little bit larger. I need 2 lines for this. Lock in there, lock in there. There we go. I got it already. I know. All right, that's off by something. That's better. You're nice. Give me let me see for this one. Let's bring this down a little bit more. There. Change over here. And let's bring this over to center. Nice. All right, let me see. Oh. Oh, seriously, like that was uncalled for and definitely unnecessary. Come on, let's be nice. I got things to do. Give me my call there. There we go. What the heck was that all about? Perfect. We're gonna save. All right, let me see. I gotta do. What's the head for this one? This one's coming at 36. That's 36. Okay. Comes in at 36. We need this one at 36. 36. 36. One more. Oh, come on. Seriously? 36. How hard is it to get there? All right. That's cool. That's 36. We'll change it up. Right. Be nice, be nice, be nice. Come here, just need you to get out of the way. You're not supposed to be there. You're making my life complicated. Perfect. Okay. Because my 8 floats in by itself. Oh, that's definitely too slow. What's the home page? Black shop. We did the black shop page already. Oh, we didn't. Okay. I need to go in and change this real quick. Was this breaking? We broke this up. Okay, it's all broken up. Okay, cool. Right. Get that out of here. Okay. What is the stamp for this one? Where are we coming in at on this one? 40. That's 40. Okay, cool. That's 40. All right, then this has to come in at 40. Be nice, be nice. Come on, change it 40, 40, 40, 40. Come on. Been a jerk. Right, let's see over here. Get out of here, we don't need you. Really? Oh, no, yeah, we're good. A little bit less. That's better. Or are you flying? That's the wrong way. That's the wrong way for the flying. That's right here. Yeah, that's a sliding. I'll take that. How fast is the slider on this again? Is it sliding in there or is it like, chart? Oh no, wrong, wrong choice of word, wrong choice. There we go. Let me see how fast it's sliding on this one is. That's a sliding. I'm curious how fast that's coming in. Yeah, okay, that's pretty cool. That comes in nice. I like that. I'll take that. All right, that's all working quite well. Let's go do a preview. I want to refresh the page. Perfect. Let's get you out of here. Take me to the showroom. Right, expand my pages here. Oh, right, we have to touch that. We have to touch that. Go here. Okay, save here. Just bring this out of this right here. Oh, that's perfect. Okay. We'll put in this black background. Let's go with let me see. Let's go with 3D black background. 3D black for that. Get in there, get in there. Oh, hold on. Oh, I forgot the fusions won't be there either because fusions are growing too. Okay, we're gonna have to basically make this a for gaming demonstrations. So we're gonna have to change. No. Can we use this? No. I'd rather use this for the background. This would be much hotter for the background. So I'm gonna do a swap out on this right here. So we'll come in here and we'll change this over to part 2, video gaming demonstrations. Come on, be nice, get out of there. So we have to do gaming demonstrations for that. That's gonna be this section right here. And then we're gonna put it, oh, this is gonna be a big page. I can tell right now, because I got, this thing does gaming and it's gonna do movies. So, whew, we got sections to put in. We got massive sections to put in, all right. Let's see, we're gonna do the background. I'm gonna change the background. Be nice. Yeah, because I got two screens I'm putting in here. I'm putting a driving simulator in here with a wraparound screen because we got the space in here to do it. We literally got the space to do the 235.1s in here. So, yeah, it's going to have gaming technology attached to it. It's going to be a crazy paint. It's going to be bad. I'm telling you, it's going to be hot. We're going to have gaming applications too, where we pulls higher, more brighter, vivid color. The white levels are going to be insane. It's going to have a deep contrast level, but it's going to be a freaking insane gunmetal. This thing is going to be our monster. And this is only for the customers only. Let's go put some video players up here for getting ready for that. So I'm going to be dropping in my gaming builds and all that stuff on here. So the Fusion won't be available anymore. Fusion's going to be somewhere place else. Let me see. Let's go over it, and I need to pull something from the background. So we need to go in. We need to get something from here. Take that out because we don't need that. We know what we're getting already. Oh, this would make a great background right here. This would be hot. We're going to use these for the backgrounds. Yeah, definitely use these for the backgrounds. The backgrounds for the video players when they come up. Put these in on a fade too, so we can get that background to pop up a little better. Let's bring that fade in. Let's bring that fade in at 4. This will come in nice, because then you can watch the artwork, and then the graphic designs will fade in right in. Boom, perfect timing. While we're at it, do we need to put a border? I want to put a border around to match my paint design, and they're going off. Come on, give me this one. I'll take that, set right there. Over here, I need to customize my border. So I need something for a little pink in there. That's perfect. We'll take that. Let's take that out. Let's bring that up to 7. It's up 7. Why are you giving me gray? I didn't ask for gray. Clearly asked for pink. What you doing? Doing too much. There we go. We can get that background to match right there nicely. And let's go grab ourselves another one. We need to upload that. We got it here already. customize. We did do the vice versa on this one. This one's gonna come up in pink. Nope, it's gonna come up in blue instead. There we go, we got it. These are the backdrop for the video players. When I make I want something different from my backdrop from video players. Try to do things a little bit different. Yeah, kind of bummed out about the whole ocular quest thing, you know. Things are causing people to have really bad rashes and swollen eyes and all that. Oh, man. I was going to buy a pair too. But after seeing that, I'm like, nope. Well, I'm building a pretty powerful gaming rig anyway, so I'm just going to get the G2s or the Index. I haven't figured which one to get out of them. At least that'll have that hand scroll tracking and all that stuff along with it, but still, bummer. 40, I think it was something like 24 million units got recalled. Because I found out about mine. I bought mine in 2021. So I got a recall that popped up on mine. And I returned it already. I've been returned. I got a recall that popped on mine. And I thought it was some food that I got coming in from a supermarket. I'm thinking, gee whiz, I hope it's been something I've been regularly eating. And then I saw the Ocular Quest pop up, and I was like, gee whiz, what the freak is going on with this thing now? Apparently this thing causes really bad rashes to the face, something to do with the face band. But I got rid of mine in 2021, so I wouldn't have got hit with that. Besides, when I got that, I got the mods for it. The strap, customized strap and headsets and all that stuff, pulled out that stuff and did my own. But it's going to be kind of rough for people who got to return those things. I don't know how that would work, because you void the warranty. I see people mod the daylights out of those things. They put all kinds of skins, customized paint jobs and stuff. And that means you automatically void your warranty. And that means if you void your warranty, it's kind of a gray area. It's kind of a harder thing to fight in court. Because, again, even though the headsets could have caused you to have the swelling in the eyes and blisters and stuff, you did actually void your warranty by basically touching it or modifying it. So, like I said, that's going to be a harder one to fight in court. You know, it's going to be a bit of a gray area in there. Where people who didn't touch them, didn't mod them, left it exactly the way they were. Put a little battery pack, that's not mod or like that. Basically, when you do paint jobs and cuts, and like mine was custom painted and all that stuff all over it. But the way I did mine was, and the way I was able to return mine, I did a paint job on it, but I used a paint that could be dissolved and washed off with hot water and soap. And I was able to put mine right back to normal. But some people actually did airbrushing and all this stuff, and that was permanent. So, you know, yeah, those right there, got to be a bit of a hard area on that one, because they could argue that one, that they basically voided their warranty and therefore they forfeit. But others who didn't do anything to it, they got a lawsuit coming. They definitely got a lawsuit coming. It's gonna be a big lawsuit. You're gonna get hit with a big lawsuit. I don't know what they were doing. I don't get it. Like I said, when I had mine in 2021, and there are people that had them way before me in 2021, and that problem was never a problem. I had no itchiness, no swollen, none of that problem at all. So they must have changed something out on it, and that's what could have triggered the reaction. Sometimes companies cutting corners, you know, be sitting in board meetings and be like, well, how about we use these and we get this from this particular maker, and like, well, we don't really know too much about that particular maker, but they are much cheaper and we can save more money. Yeah, just to make a few extra dollars to cut the corners, and then it ends up biting you in the face, because then they didn't really test out the product on that company and went with it and find out that maybe their stuff was faulty, and now you got 24 million units being recalled because somebody got cheap. You know, happens all the time. Somebody decided to cut corners, and so somebody got cheap. If it was working out well and everything was going well with it, why mess with it? Now he got this new one he just launched. It's an all black one. It's supposed to be a much more advanced than the other one, some business model, whatever it is. And They want like $1,400 for that. I am not paying $1,400. It has four. I don't think it has 4K. Does it have 4K? I think it has 4K. I don't know. I'm not spending freaking $1,400 for a pair of VR glasses that I can't run a tracking system through. Just might just go out and spend a couple $1,000 and just get the freaking the G2s or the Index 1 or Index 2 if they came with that one already. So I don't get it. Yeah, that's crazy. But that's what happens when you cut corners. If it's running well, everything's doing well, don't cut corners and try to save more money to put into your pocket. That's what greed gets you at. How much money do you need at the end of the day? That's serious greed at the end of the day. So now it's 24 million recalls on these units. And imagine if you've been using that unit, because some people have been having issues, or maybe they thought maybe it was them at the end of the day, you would never blame the glasses. Those are the ones who are going to get the more money because those are the ones who had it the longest, that went through the most damage and went through the most pain. And I've heard people in rooms talk about eye irritation with them. And I'm thinking, okay, maybe it's the first time being on them. I just got to adjust to all that. You know what I mean? But yeah, there are people who are having headaches, all kinds of stuff. That is not good. So, yeah, cutting corners will cost you. They're going to sue Zuckerberg. He got the money. He got the money to pay the lawsuits. He got it. But still, it's not the ability of being able to pay up the money. It's the reputation you just literally destroy because, again, no one's going to touch it. People are already a little skeptical about VR, about having problems with them. And now you got a pair of glasses that literally will burn into your flesh and cause freaking hives and itchy, burny skin and swollen eyes. I wouldn't dare stick my face on them things. No. I don't care if they come up with something new completely. I'm not touching them with a 10-foot pole. That terrifies the daylights out of me. I need my freaking eyes. So then they're going to be sued for lost wages and damages. People who have to work the next day, who have jobs and pretty much need these eyes to work, they can't work because their eyes are swollen. That's crazy. When I saw that recall pop up, I was like, gee, what the freak is that all about? And yeah, hey, what the freak they were thinking at the end of the day with that one. Because when I had mine, never had that problem. The only problem I had with mine was the battery. It was only 2 hours. That sucked. And the fact that the things were hot when you put them on, you would sweat. But people would have fans, but a fan in front of you, and that would kill that right there. And as for the battery pack, you can always plug them up and charge them or have one of these on you. Where's it at? One of these units to get extra battery life, that's all. You can actually charge it while you're using it. Actually make it completely wireless. And you get like some Velcro when you strap it on the side. That's basically about it. We're definitely in the wrong section here. All these video players can be blown up to larger sizes, so you know that. So we'll be on this. We got 2.85, 2.85, 2.85. No more choice. $2.85. I can't wait for that Dead Island 2. Oh, that game is going to be freaking amazing. Comes out in February. I'm about to put my pre-order in, get online, be in there with a bunch of people killing some zombies. I can't wait till my friend comes in. She's gonna be playing with me. That's gonna be nice. That Dylan looks sick. We need to, all right, that's good there. That means, hold on for a minute, something's not right here. All right, there we go. That should be clean all the way across. So what's going on with this and this? Do we have a header in here? Something isn't right. Oh, this is a whole section. All right, I need to clear this real quick. What's going on here with this layout? I need it to be one solid layout. So that's definitely not going to work. Okay, then we got to go another route then. That's not going to work at all, period. All right, then we'll come out of here. We'll take this whole section out. We don't need this. What I'll do is I have another section there. I don't want it too wide. This would be perfect. Let's see what this will allow me to do. All right, we need to take this out. We definitely need to take this out. Come on. Or we just remove. Okay, we need to remove this, right? This has to go. All right, that's good. Now we have this short section here. That's all we need to do. Sorry about that. Don't pump the camera that bad. All right, now we can change our background because I don't want a big wide piece in there of that fragment design. That 3D black back in 3D black. That's better. Answer publish now. Answer save. What do you got going on here? Doing too much. All right. I guess they did ask me correctly. Okay, here, right here. Here, right here, and here. Well, that's okay. They could have just put a whole full page in there. If it's that big to begin with, gee whiz. All right, we'll put that there. I got something else I want to put in there because I want to explain the summary on the gamer right here. That's what I want to do. If I want to explain the summary on the gamer, then I might just put a design for the back for the gamer. Okay, we'll leave that there, but we need to put a summary on the gamer right there. Gamer, see what it's all about, so on and so forth. So this will be the summary for the gamer. We'll put there. Right there's information on the gamer. I'll put it right here. Come out there, that one. Whew. Let's see. Yep, too close on that one, don't I? Okay. That's Gunmetal Alpha. Oops, wrong choice. Back there. Alpha 1. Let's get you up already real quick. Gaming capabilities. Gaming performance capabilities. Much better way to put it. So that sets up for that one. That'll be the gaming information sheet. I'm going to change our background to something pretty cool. That's pretty hot, but I want to do something there and see. See for a minute. Oh, we're definitely going to be in the wrong file for this one. It may or may not be, I'm not sure. Wait, what am I doing? We have that application already in progress. Where's it at? I can go back and get it from, we have to go through there. We can go through video and get that one. I'm going to go with yeah. Wait, that just takes away too much from this. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely going to take too much away from that. We don't want to do that. That's going to basically confuse. Let's just go with the 3D black instead. We'll use that instead because that's just going to take too much away from it. I know 3D black. It's going to take too much from it. Use too much. We use the fragments instead. That's much better. Oh, star background. Background with stars would be nice. Oh, let's go grab that one. Let me see. Can we get something started on here? Okay, so we can go with this one. What does this one do? Nah, too much going on. I'll take this one. I think mine was better. Red movie curtains. Let me see. Take those right there. Yeah. Yeah, we'll take that. Let's go over to pictures right here. It's got that freaking whatchamacallit look to it. That freaking what's it called? The cinema mode attached to it. That's what it looks like. These are supposed to be black bars. These aren't supposed to be. They're supposed to be black bars. I don't know where they come up with that. There's no way to reverse that. Let me see. Where's the cinema scope? Oh, we do it that way. But then we get that white in there. That's gonna drive me crazy. That's not gonna work. We'll take it off from there. All right, let me go out of here. I gotta go get something else. I don't like the way that. I know I had that white bar in there sticking like that. That's not gonna work. All right, let's go out of here. Oh, this is a nice movie curtains. Copyright free movie theater clip art. .3D style movie theater. I think we got it kind of wrong everywhere. Vintage movie theater. These are the babies right here. These are the real dip into a movie theater setup. Gee whiz, these are gorgeous. About keeping it classy. I want to visit one of these one day if they have any of these available. Those with the huge matinee ceilings. Look at that, gorgeous. Shoot, there's a lot of people in that one right there. I haven't been to a movie there in a while. I had no interest in going, to tell you the truth, honestly, truthfully. They would have made more money off the advertisement, the Avatar, if they basically just streamed it, and they made a lot more money. Because usually you can keep a movie in there for a long time. Like E.T. E.T. was in the theaters for a very, very, very long time. You don't get that kind of drive off movies now. If you notice, if you look at Netflix, a lot of the stars are on Netflix. A lot of them are on Netflix. Big time stars on there making these movies. Because again, they literally get paid more from Amazon, I mean, from Netflix or any stream service than they do in the movie theaters. Keep in mind, you can only spend, if you're doing a movie, you have to, if you want to put them high, CGA or what they call them, basically special effects and all that stuff, you have to depend on the fact that people are going to show up to watch the movie in order for you to get your money back. And they really can't take that risk. They really can't spend that money. That's why movies been looking like really cheesy. In the movie, they look really cheesy. In the real X-Men, they look garbage. They do. Compared to the ones were before COVID, compared to the ones now, there's a big difference. So they really don't want to spend that money out because they really don't know, and they really can't pay these stars the way they want to be paid at the end of the day. So these streaming services are making the money. Look at freaking Wednesday. Wednesday was broad. Actually, it toppled like just about every movie or show that came on for freaking Netflix. It's like the #1 watched on there. Those people that basically, if they weren't big stars, they are now. They're known everywhere now. And that's what it's going to come down to. The streaming services are going to kill the theaters quick. Because the theaters can't really seem to come back from COVID. They can't. Nobody wants to sit there. The fact that before, what made people not want to go to the movies is to go do it at home, because you couldn't get those movies at home. You had to go straight to the movies to watch it. If you want to watch something new that just came out, you had to go to movies and watch it. But I guarantee you, they gave the option for people to stream it at home. I guarantee you'll see more people streaming at home than you will see at the movies. #1, you can basically get your own food. You don't have to worry about paying the crazy, outrageous prices, charging you $80-90 for 2 people. Just get food at the end of the day. You don't have to worry about that nonsense at the end of the day. You can sit whatever freak you want because it's in your own house. Sorry, but I ain't got nothing about kids being in the movie theater, but that's something you don't have to deal with. No people ringing phones, carrying on, fighting, and that stuff. No, it's in your own privacy, your own home. That's the beautiful thing about having your own movie theater setup. You don't have to deal with driving out there, gas, and the cold and whatever temperatures you may have the movie's going to be in. You don't go through any of that nonsense. Because now the same movie that you can go to the movie theater to watch, you can do it right at home in the comfort of your own home. And people realized that in COVID. People got addicted to that, and they don't want to go back to the movie theaters. I don't blame them, because I wouldn't want to go back either. And I don't plan to go back. I do this for a living. I'm not saying this because I do this for a living, but why would I go back? I have two dual 235.1s in here at 168-inch apiece and 160-inch in the next room. Why am I going back? Seriously. Got a popcorn machine in there. I can make whatever I want. I can charge in there. But I'm going to sit there and watch and eat hoagies or pizza or whatever I want. I can do that in the comfort of my own home. And I'll basically go in and drive into the movie theater. People say, oh, what's the experience? That experience has died. It has died. And now that people got the taste of being able to take a movie and stream it in their own home, the minute it hits theaters, you can't stop them now. That's what they want. That's what they want. You go to movie theaters, you got to pay extra for reclining chairs. You pay extra for those reclining chairs that kick back a little bit more. Heck, I got 3 or 4. I got one of them right here in the house. I'm about to go, in the house apartment. I got one right here. I'm about to go pick me up another one. It ain't gonna cost me extra. Anytime I want to sit down, I watch my movies, whatever I want, right there at the end of the day. And I got the whole screen to myself, which I freaking love. But and those of you that are hardcore movie buffs, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Nothing beats the peace of mind of being in your own home. Nothing will ever beat that. I just want to do it. Look at this. It had the seats pay extra just to have your seats recline back. Big deal. I got a recliner in there with massage on it. I can sit back there, got the cup holders, got 4 different, with the 8 different control, massage on it, heat the whole 9 yards. And when I get up, there's no going out into the freezing cold, getting to your car, drive home. No, I'm home already. I'm good. And my bill's a lot cheaper. No, it ain't the same anymore. I love going to the movies. It's just not the same. But we got widescreen. Big deal. I got 235.1. I can watch it in widescreen in here. I can go in there and watch it in 16:9 in the next room if I want to. It don't really make a difference. And I can watch it in portrait mode if I want. And I can game off of it. But like I said. See right here? A couple right here with the reclining. The luxury movie theaters. You gotta pay for that crap. That crap is expensive. I paid $30 for my ticket. So all I'm doing is $30 for my ticket. I took 3 people with me. That was $90. And we didn't even buy food yet. Of course, it costs more for them to cater and bring the food for you. Guess what? Get the same reclining chairs, 150, 160-inch screen on a P2, or in here I want to do it in portrait mode, whatever. I want to come here and do it on the widescreen. And my kitchen's right there. I'm good. Or I can just order some food I never bought in. Matter of fact, I got a fantastic restaurant right across the street from me. It's always crowded. My family been in there. They said the food in there is freaking amazing. They're right across the street from me. All I got to do is call in. They're right across the street. Dude, go there, pick up, eat lazy and go pick it up. Yep. Love it. I'm trying to build myself an eat-walk house. That's pretty sharp. All right, let me see. Inside vintage movie theater. I got that John Gaudy. Now, for people to sit there and say, but you're doing it. No, I'm not really doing the same thing. And I'll tell you why, because I'm not claiming that any. I put any screens in here. I didn't put no screens in here. Just using the background art, that's all. I ain't putting no screens in here. Nope. Gee whiz, look how washed out that picture is. That is pretty bad. That's pretty bad. That is completely washed out. Oh, look at the infinity ceiling. Ha ha ha. Here, ours actually moves. Well, infinity ceilings move, but don't promise you're stuck with the same image every single time. That's what you're stuck with. The same image every single time. This is for a background design. Then we'll go with that one. That was nice. Because I don't want anything on the screen at all, period. I just want the curtains closed. That's what I'm looking for. So let me go over here and let me grab. Let me see. Let me clear my throat. Is one we grabbed? Hold on for a minute. That one we grabbed? Yeah, we did. That's one we grabbed. Okay. Be nice. I'm gonna ask for that. That's what I'm gonna ask for. So, I'm completely change of this background. Alright, I'll finish out from there. I'm kind of tired. Alright, we have to take care of some business today. So it's all ready to go. I like this right here. But let me see. No, I'm gonna do something else instead. Let's change out. Let me see. First things first. Let's go changes out to this. I'm gonna put the I like the stars better. My star system is much better than the other one they have on here. Let's see what we got on the site file. Okay, you're not exactly working, are you? You should definitely flip in blue. Let's keep that video. Gotta reset. Are we resetting? Oh yeah, we're definitely resetting. Definitely having a problem. Oh, come on. Never had to do. Right. So change out. Or for some reason decided to fight me. Alright, let's do this again. No. You gotta go to video, buddy. You gotta go to video. No, because we need to start. We need to start set up in here. That's what we need. That's what we want. Hey, Sherlock Holmes, what are you doing? You're not supposed to be over there, right? All right, skedaddle. Thank you. Stay away from my wires. I know what this obsession you have with my wires. There we go. I don't know. I have no idea what the heck that was all about, but it's about something, but it just wasn't going through. Definitely about something. All right, let me see. I'm gonna save this here and I'll come back to the rest of this later on. I'll just save this. I'm gonna save and publish again, eh? What is wrong? Are you activating from all the way over there? All right, that's it. Pretty much getting there. Finishing up the showcase page and everything else. So got to get out of here. I got to get some about a half an hour sleep, and I got to be up because I got some work to do today. Got to go. Thank you all, and God bless.